everyone! Happy Thursday! Happy beginning of the Bast stream week. How you doing? I see that you came here already, Hero. Hi. I hope you're having a good Thursday evening. I hope everybody is having a good Thursday evening. But yes, hey, here we are. Hi, I'm sorry. This is not... I know that people are already playing the hit new single Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is not going to be one of those streams if that's what you're here for. I hope not. I didn't make it clear what this was, but hey, I might not have that game because I'm on the wrong time zone to be like playing it now. But I do have this. I do have this game. Yeah! Yeah! FireRed! I hope this works, right? Waiting a while before playing, huh? Oh, hi DKP! Welcome to the stream! We're gonna get started. I mean, I actually already have it. I did wait at least a while to see more stuff from that before deciding that I may want to actually play that game, right? I've heard that Scarlet and Violet has a little iffy performance, but I'm still excited. Yes, no, definitely. From things that I have seen, performance is not that great. Definitely in comparison to, like, Legends of Arceus. Legends of Arceus ran better, for sure. But, like, besides that, it does genuinely seem good. So I do want to play it. Eventually. I'll talk more about that probably as I'm, like, streaming here. But yes, previously on your quest, we went to the daycare center. I did a little thing. And my day's been fine so far. I've just been chilling, waiting to stream. Though I do have allergies. And I forgot to go and see if I could take some medicine. By the way, please tell me if the sound volume is a little loud. Because I have to keep adjusting it for this stream in particular, and then I have to go and put it back to higher sound quality for my other streams. But, like, yeah, this game's always loud in my ear, at least, right? I got spoiled the starter evolutions. Hope you get better luck. With Pokemon, that's one of the games where I don't care about spoilers. In fact, I usually like to know about what the starters evolve into and everything, so then I can, like, make my final decision. Though it's very easy for me to go and pick what starter I want. They gave me a grass cat. There was no way I was not gonna pick the grass cat, even if it did turn into another Incineroar. I was willing to take that risk. I mean, I chose Litten just for the mere fact that it was Fire Cat. They gave me the best of both worlds for that one. They gave me a fire starter that was a cat. I love fire types and I love cats, so it just works out, right? Good. Good. I'd rather be louder than the volume. But yes, so I didn't really, like, play this too much, while, like, off screen. I only did enough to be able to do this. That's right, guys. You remember the Kami? Our little Magikarp that we bought, like, ages ago, before going into Mount Moon? She is a Gyarados now. Yes, she is! So proud. I basically just ran around until the daycare center had her at level 19, and then I just went one level up, right? So, since we unfortunately lost Poison Fart, whose greatest contribution to the team was her Intimidate ability, Kami should hopefully make up for that, because, like, you know, she's filling the slot of water type, which we do not have, and she should have Intimidate. See, she has Intimidate right there. So we still have Intimidate on the team now. But yes, our main goal for today... I don't know if we will be able to get to the point where we'll be able to beat the gym. But our main goal looks like we are going to be going through the rock tunnel so then we can get to Lavender Town, because from Lavender Town we'll be able to hopefully get to Celadon City, if I'm remembering how the story beats go correctly. So that is our goal for the day, is to at the very least get through not Mount Moon, the rock tunnel. Though I think if I remember correctly, let's see here. We might want to get ourselves some repels before I go. But I think I might have to go through the Diglett Cave, because I might need... That might be where I can get the, whatchamacallit. I'll buy 6 of these, why not? I think that's where you get the Flash HM, which is something we're gonna need for the rock tunnel, right? Yeah, no, we definitely have a long way to go. That's why I am not so sure that we're going to be able to get through to the gym, the next gym that we need to go to today. So, I mean, like, you know, it happens. Sometimes you have to just deal with that. But yeah, this time we have a repel, so now we don't have to worry about the Diglets in here, right? Wait. I thought we wouldn't need to worry. Oh. I forgot. This depends on their level. Yeah. I shouldn't have had Cinderella on front. Because, yeah. She's level 18. Some of these things are higher level. So that's just gonna be a thing. It's fine. We'll Vine Whip. We'll whip it for daring to touch us. I'll just put Big Ed in the front for now. And then we'll switch back. I usually try to keep the weakest at the front so then I can... Like, I arrange these guys by weakest to strongest usually for battles. So then, like, I can always make sure that the weaker ones are going to get, Oh. So then the weaker ones will be able to go and get some levels there. What do you think is under there? Under where? The Diglett Cave? It's not inside of the Diglett Cave. On the other side, there is... There's a dude that'll give you stuff. I don't think we got it yet. Oh yeah, do we actually have... Oop. Yeah, we don't. This is my bad. I think I gave Doherty or Cut, which she no longer has now because she's not on the team. Oh, it's little feeties. It's spoiler alert. Diglett under there is mostly feet. Just big honking feeties is what he has. He hides them. Because he's ashamed of them. They look grody. He hasn't, like, properly manicured them or anything. So they don't look that good. I used to hate Cut. I mean, I hate Flash more. I feel. Right? Once a Pokemon learns Flash, you can get through the rock tunnel. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm here for. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has data of 10 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Yep, there we go. Have you gathered? I think so. Yeah! I got 18 kinds. Yeah, that's right. Man. But yeah, no, I gotta admit, one of the things I do like about the newer... that's fine. The newer Pokemon games is that they remove, like, the HM, like, requirements in order to go and do certain things, right? Because it was just annoying to have to... Basically, sometimes you had to have an HM slave in your party just to get around most of the time, which meant that a valuable, like, slot on your team is taken from, like, having a Pokemon that would actually be more useful that you'd want to be there. Like, not all the HMs were bad. Some of them were good. I also know there's, like, another area I can get to, right? So, like, yeah, like, it was just kind of annoying to have to deal with that. So once Pokemon started moving away from that, that was a good change. There's other changes, I mean, that they've done that are not as good. I don't necessarily approve of some of the things that they do to change, like, the level of difficulty, or at least, like, not making it an option that you can, like, do, right? I just put HMs on my main Mons, big mistake. I mean, I kind of did that too. I tried to spread it out at least a little bit, because some HMs are better than, like, others. Like, Surf and Strength I don't think are really that bad in terms of, like, the power that they've got, right? Fly can be a useful move, as well, not just for flying around, right? Shh, listen, I need to share a secret with someone. I think that this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It'd be shattering scientific breakthrough if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. Your colleagues are dicks. So I have a favor to ask. I want you to get this examined at a Pokelab somewhere. Thank you! I'm glad that you trust me, the random 10-year-old that broke into, like, the staff section of the museum with, your trusted, like, fossil. I am not going to just put that in my mouth and eat it. Because it looks like candy. Mmm. Butterscotch candy. Oh, hi, Finn! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing? I'm good. I am doing a mild allergy suffering. But, like, I will live. Yeah, we're just gonna repel. Right? Oh, you didn't know about that? Yeah, no, if you go, once you have cut over to, Pewter City, you can, like, access the staff section of the museum, and you can get a free fossil from there. It's great. Hey. VC. What's going on here? Ah, it's not my VC. Sorry. Hang on a second. My camera is being stupid. I'm gonna hit us with a B or a B so I can fix it. Why? Why are you like this? Yeah, connection will be stopped. That's fine. Okay. Very sorry about that. I don't know why my camera suddenly decided that it wanted to stop. But it did that. I even realized with this secret house when I play Team Rocket FireRed. Yeah! I mean, hey, in your defense, old game. It's easy to forget about that, because that's just like a little side thing that you can do and everything. But, like, you know, it's good, it's Gucci. Yes, repel wore off. Oh, big sad. I am the big sad. Actually, just before we go, I might as well... We'll fix our team back up again, right? Cave music kind of vibes, actually. Yeah! No. That's one of the good things about Pokemon, is it's always had, like, pretty good music. I don't think anybody really complains about the music too much, man. Like, even in, like, Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is not one of my favorite ones from the franchise, mainly because it really did feel rushed to me, and, like, it left a bad taste in my mouth there. But, like, even that one, the best part of that game is the music. Like, especially, like, the gym music, the battle tower music. Like, that, all of that stuff slaps. It slaps really hard. It's great. Let's go. Wait, no, I can't go this way. I forgot. The guy is going to tell me that he's thirsty and then just tell me to fuck off. Because he's rude like that. Like, okay, you're thirsty. Why does that have to be my problem? What a stupid roadblock. That's a thing. Guard just stops you because he's like, hey, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna make it everybody else's problem now. Like, gee, thanks, dude. Did I put Tsundere in front? Yes, I did. Good. Everybody is in the correct order. We're getting ready to do this. Yeah. I did say... I did give a little bit of a rundown, the unfortunate side effect of losing Poison Fart. But in Poison Fart's place is what I meant to say. In Poison Fart's place, we do have Kami, who we finally got to level 20, and now she's a Gyarados. She doesn't really know any water moves at the moment. No, she don't. Do I actually have a TM that I can give her a water move right now? Because that would be useful. Having a water type Pokemon know water move? Yep, here we go. I'll give her this. So then she doesn't just have, like, shitty moves for now. Now she'll be more useful. But yeah, I figured that, Kami would be a good replacement for Poison Fart because she has Intimidate, which was the skill that I would really liked having on Poison Fart. So having her there with that as well is a good addition to the team. But yes, we're gonna get ready. I don't know what Pokemon we're gonna use that's going to have Flash. I may have to go and just like grab a random Pokemon from my current party. But yeah, our main goal today definitely is to go through the rock tunnel and try to like prep ourselves for the next gym. Starting by beating the shit out of this lady's Oddish. Luckily, we have things like Hyper Fang. And Hyper Fang does a lot of damage, just like that. Ah, shoot. I don't like that. That's annoying. It's okay. We'll deal with it. Your evasiveness may have fallen, but your bites are still strong. Okay? Tsundere-chan is well known for her bites. Her very, very powerful bites. She's not just good at nagging the protagonist. Okay? She's capable of much more than that. Ah, shoot. Bellsprout is going to be kind of a little bit strong. So we'll send Baka over. Baka should be fine, right? He's got some resistance. Baka needs to go and protect his future waifu. Because he's a good noodle like that. He protects his future waifu. Ah, darn it. It's okay, I have antidotes. It's okay, Baka. You only need to stay here long enough that your waifu will be able to get a level off, right? Yeah. Yeah, I remembered that, but I was like, oh shoot. Actually, wait, no, I didn't remember that at that specific time. I didn't, did I? Apple pie. Let's go. It's your turn now. Everybody else has a status effect, so you should be fine. But yeah, no, I was just, if I remember correctly, I was worried about, I was too busy thinking, oh shoot, like I can't use, Venusaur against it. Right? Like there was somebody in there that it was like, oh no, I can't use this Pokemon against, against this one. I need to be careful with them. So then I tried to do like a quick switch in, and then I was going to switch out. Or at least at the time, Poison Fart had like the only move that was super effective against. Yeah, I think that was it. I think it was that Poison Fart had the only move that was like effective against Kadabra. So I was like, oh, I should be fine. I should be able to go and strike first, and that should be like it. But then it was like, surprise, bitch! You forgot that Kadabra is the evolved form of Abra, and your Ekans hasn't evolved yet. Because that was my downfall. Man, Apple Pie is very effective against these types. They must all be part poison, aren't they? Yeah, look at that. Apple Pie. Taking it for the team. Well, it's okay. At least we haven't lost Apple Pie because of my piss poor decisions. That's usually what comes down, what it comes down to for Nuzlocks. You make a stupid decision and then you pay the consequences for that. Okay, we'll put Apple Pie down as well. Because Apple Pie, like, leveled up during that fight. We had 2 Pokemon level up during that fight, which is pretty good. Yeah. It's okay. Like, if anything, the fact that Poison Fart died meant that we opened up a role for Kami on the team. Right? So now we can have a new Mons to share new memories with, who will hopefully be with us for a long time. It's very nice to have a Gyarados on the team, for sure. You know, almost as good as it would have to have our Nido King, Nido Queen. What could have been, man? What could have been? Oh, this is actually going to be a bad one to fight. We'll do it. We'll just switch out Baka. We don't want Baka to die. Oh! Oh, this is actually going to work in our favor then. Never mind. I was expecting that he was going to throw a rock type at me. Instead, he put a fighting type here. Which is good. That's an awful lot of damage, though. I think we should be okay? Maybe. Are we gonna be okay? Ooh, okay. I can actually quick attack, so that will kill it. There we go. Didn't have to switch for that. Now we definitely have to switch for that one, which we can. So I'm gonna let that happen. So then it will count, and then Baka will just switch with Baguette, and Baguette will take this because it's an Onyx. It should be easy, right? I believe in the pie. Yes, exactly. Everyone put all of your faith, your hopes, and dreams onto Apple Pie. Apple Pie will do fine. apple pie is actually pretty good. Oh, hi, Nan! Welcome to the stream! I'm doing fine, how about you? Yeah, look at that. We're off to a good, strong start. We are. Ooh. Wait, nah, Whirlwind just switches out the member of the team. I don't think we have any, like, useful... No, I'd rather keep Sand Attack. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And even Baguette leveled up there. Baguette is still, like, at least a fair bit away from having their turn, right? So... It has a good percentage chance of a crit? Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. It didn't crit that time, but it did do a lot of damage, which was the troubling bit. Baka should hopefully be fine. Just because we might need Baka at some point. I'm going to heal him. Do I not have better heals? Oh, I don't. I should have bought some. I should have bought some super potions. Yeah, I'll have to do that next time. Actually, can I buy some super potions right now? Nah. Nah, I can't. Shame. Anything this way? Oh, we do have another dude here. Okay. Hi. And there's also an item that way, so that's gonna be good. Okay, Alan. You have a Geodude? Well, I have a Kami. I have a god. You're dead now. Good thing I taught it Water Pulse. Good thing I thought that was a thing that I should do. So yeah, these rock types should not be too hard then. Onyx. The poor, sad bastard child of the Pokemon world. Incredibly weak, incredibly slow. Can't do much. Only good for turning into a Steelix, really. Nothing else. Rip Onyx. Overall, not a very good Pokemon. There we go. We got a free burn heal from that. That works, right? Yeah, so I might have to just... I really don't like Flash. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. So, the chances are I'm going to switch out somebody on this team temporarily with someone that will just sit there as an HM slave for using Flash. They'll just be a Flash slave. And then I'll just get rid of them once I am finally out of the rock tunnel. Because I'm not the kind of person that knows exactly, like, every little step to take in that darkness to like freely just go through the rock tunnel without Flash. So I'm gonna have to make that sacrifice. Rip or attack because of Growlithe. That's okay. I almost killed him, and he's confused now. Now hit yourself. Hit yourself. Darn it. It's okay, it just Odor Sloughed. I don't even remember what Odor Sleuth does, honestly. Why did you miss? That was perfect. Wow. Okay. Well, rip that. Quick attack. It didn't do that much. Didn't make that much of a difference. Well, Tsundere gets free EXP. Who would have thought? Go back in here and kill this Charmander for me, right? Yeah. Like, that's why I went to go and quickly grab Flash, because I didn't remember that that I had to go and grab Flash until I actually started stream. Or else I would have grabbed that too when I was waiting for Kami to level up. So then we could get a Gyarados on our team. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, 420, blaze it. It's a joke. Funny joke. Oh, we actually have a capture encounter over here that we can do. I think I'm on a, yeah, I should be on a different route. Bless me. A Beedrill, huh? Well, I can't set it on fire. I can, however, set it on water. Got him! Yeah. Yeah, you'll be fine. It's just Fury Attack. It's just, if we're closer to dying and it, like, did 5 hit points of damage, then we'd be in trouble. That could be troublesome, but if I just hit you one more time, you're dead anyway, so it doesn't even matter. You don't even matter to me. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Look at that. Kami's 21 now. Who can we switch you out with? Snowball? Yeah. Snowball is not going to be really weak against anything. Yeah. I wonder if Snowball is who we should trade out for. I hope there would be a code that we can use Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirrel as all 3 starters. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, now it's Snowball's turn. Everybody gets a turn. I don't know what level is like the minimum requirement we're gonna need for the next gym, but it shouldn't be too hard because I think between having Apple Pie and Baka, we're going to actually be good. Because if like half of the grass team are part poison type, they're going to be really weak against Apple Pie, and Apple Pie will be able to resist them for, like, to a degree. But yeah, we can have a free encounter here, so let's see what we can get. You just like to mock me, don't you? This game likes to mock me. Bastards. Well, I'm not catching it. Because I already had that once, long time ago. I don't know what possible new encounters we have here. Oh yeah, I did actually manage to capture one of these guys off screen because I remembered that one of the routes that we went to, we didn't actually have an encounter, and that was the Spearow was the first thing that appeared, so that's why. Oh, that would be unfair, having the first 3 starters? Well, I mean, like, to be fair, Pokemon Yellow did that. Like, they actually had it programmed in Pokemon Yellow where you could get all 3 of the Kanto starters as, like, part of the game. So, I mean, it's not like it hasn't been done before, right? Yeah, I know, the grass, gym leaders like Pokemon, and I know one of them that she uses is like a Vileplume, if I'm remembering correctly, and the fact that it's a Vileplume is a good thing because that means it's part poison, which means Apple Pie will kick its ass. Ooh. Okay, I'm actually getting worried here that the only encounter on this part is Pokemon that we have already. If nothing new pops up when I run over this, I think I'm just gonna leave. I mean, like, I can just wave Dupe's Claws to get an encounter there, but I'm not too sure. So, like, that's an area I might, like, come back to on my downtime if I double check and it's like, oh yeah, no, there definitely isn't anything there that I can get, right? Yeah, no. This game likes to throw me little reminders of, like, you know, the mistakes I made and everything. You know, just cause it likes to be mean to me. That be how it be. We're just gonna punch this Caterpie in the face for being a Caterpie. Should have been a Butterfree. You're level 20. What are you doing? Oh, Weedle? Are you gonna be a level 20 Weedle, dude? Yeah, you are. I'm gonna punch you in the face because you should have evolved by now. You have no excuses, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking when it came to Apple Pie. Like, I don't remember what else that she has on the team. I will see once I actually look at the guide. Because I do look at what the gym leaders I'm going to have to fight for in advance have. Mainly so I have, like, an idea of what level I need to have my Pokemon at when I'm going to go and fight them, because I like to keep them around the same level as the gym leaders. Nice, a critical hit, right? I mean, yeah, that's fair. I should, Snowball should punch the trainer for not evolving their, like, their first stage bug type Pokemon. That's just bad. Oh, okay. Hi, sir. There's grass over there. I can go and check that to see if there's going to be a new encounter. Rattata, huh? I can punch your Rattata in the face, too. I ain't afraid. As I, like, try to be extra careful not to accidentally hit the self-destruct button that I put there. Because, you know, that's also another great way to go and lose a Pokemon. I'm very happy with my choice on keeping that there. Oh, you have a Sandshrew, huh? Well, I'm gonna... Oh, I should have switched anyway. I just realized that, Snowball just, like, leveled up, so... I didn't need to go and waste that free switch that I had. But whatever, it's fine. People play this game on set mode. So, that's almost like playing it on set mode, except I knew exactly what was coming out. I was just being a little bit dumb. But it's all okay anyway. We got what we wanted. So there we go. Kami gets some free points. We'll switch you again. We'll switch you with Snowball, because I know that one's a poison type. And we have a ground type move, right? Yeah, that's true. They do love Rattatatas and, like, Zubats and stuff on Team Rocket a lot. They tend to use those ones all the time. There you go. A little bit of an earthquake will murder you dead. There. That's what you get for lowering down my attack. How dare you. Sandshrew again? Yeah, let's switch. We'll switch to Kami again. It's all good. Kami gets some free points. And that's what matters. That's what matters most. But yeah. This is good. Murdered that Sandshrew. Sandshrew has now been annihilated. I need a drink. Ah, delicious water. Always make sure that you guys are drinking your water. Especially if you, like, are talking a lot. It's very important to stay hydrated. You mortals need to drink, like, 8 glasses a day or something like that. Let's see. What Pokemon can we get in this little tiny patch of grass? I already have that game. That's not very useful to me. Come on, what else do you have? That's just another Rattata. You're very hydrated? Good, DKP. I'm glad that you're hydrated. You stay hydrated. But yeah, how many of you guys here are excited to touch Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Damn it. Is this just the Rattata patch? Come on, give me something. I need new friends. I need new friends. Come here. Come be my new friend. I have you already. I have you. I want new friend. Don't worry, this patch isn't exclusively Rattata friend. And then we got a Rattata again, right? Oh, it does learn the Earthquake move at 40. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, I haven't actually seen if, I'm not too sure if that patch is working for some reason on, right now. Because Snowball is level 27. And, like, is still a Graveler. We'll see. If he gets up a couple of levels, I will double check that everything is Daijobu. And then if I was not wrong about like what level he needs to be in order to evolve to a Golem, I'll probably force that to happen myself. Hey sir. Do you want to fight? Do you want me to Razor Leaf your Pokemon? I'm actually excited to see you play whenever that is. Oh, thank you! Like, actually, like, at least a little bit of good news. Like, unfortunately, I could not get myself a capture card ready in time to go in, like, play the game on release day, which will be tomorrow for me. Right? Or technically speaking, it's going to be at 12 a.m. So I can play the game as soon as 12 a.m. starts. Right? Which is not that far away, and I usually stay up a little bit late anyway, so it's going to be, like, good for me. But hopefully I'll be able to go and get one quickly this weekend, which means that I should be able to play it. I do need to see if, like, it works and everything, for sure. But if I can, I actually will play Pokemon Scarlet. That's the one that I got. That's the game that I got. So I will play Pokemon Scarlet on this channel. The question is just when is the problem. Because I can't really move my schedule, like, I can't increase the amount of streaming that I'm doing just yet. So I can't add an extra day. I do have something also going on next week, which means that I have to double check if that's the case. But if I do have something this week planned, it's going to unfortunately happen on Thursday when I do stream, usually. So it's either I have to move up my streaming schedule for that day, which the stream might also be a little bit short as a result, or I have to just not stream on Thursday. So right now, I'm kind of debating on if I am going to just like, if I might try streaming, doing a stream, see if I can do a stream on Monday. If I can make sure I have everything set and ready for stuff. Like, once I get the capture card on that day instead. Ooh, nice, a crit. Because I was half paying attention there to what I was doing. Vine Whip is not as strong as Razor Leaf, but you know, I did it anyway, right? But yeah, like, I might do that. What is down here? Oh no, it's this dude. Okay, yeah, no, I know what's there. Oh, we're in Route 10. What is this, Route 9? Okay. I'm going to have to double check at some other time, what Pokemon encounters you could have at Route 9. Just to be sure that, like, there isn't anything new there that I missed. Which I may have. Who knows? Oh, a Voltorb! Ooh, okay! This is a good find. You shouldn't do that much damage. Though you might have Sonic Boom, that could be a problem. I'll put you to sleep. Yeah, you do. Yeah, Sonic Boom always does 20 damage. Like, its base attack is 20 damage and it stays there. There we go. That'll help, right? Route 10 South, there's a power plant, where most electric types like Pikachu live in there, yeah. Which I can't get to because I need Surf, so that is something that you can basically get there later. That's also where a certain special mon stays. You know, just chills out. Shoot. I don't want to fight you. Exactly. Okay, this is what we'll do. Cinderace will go in for now. Until that Voltorb maybe, like, wakes up or something. Because we can just, like, do very basic attacks like Quick Attack and stuff like that until it wakes up, and then I'll switch back. Yeah, that'll be the good thing. She's also paralyzed, so sometimes she won't be able to do anything. Okay. Well, good thing you didn't actually do anything else. We're basically just buying time, right? Oh, you want to name it? Yeah. You did lose Poison Fart. And if I remember correctly, last time I said, like, you and I think Hero also are owed a name. So I'll give it to you for now. Hero, if you're still sticking around. We are going to the rock tunnel soon, which is good. Because then you have a naming opportunity in there. You definitely will have a naming opportunity in there. There we go. I think it was Hero last time, right? Because I do remember Finn was owed a naming opportunity. That much I remember. But I think it was also Hero. Alright. Hopefully we'll be able to get it. Hopefully I won't have to go and switch Mons. Yeah, there we go. We did it! We caught ourselves a new friend! Yay! Yay! Alright, let's go. Voltorb's data. A life form whose identity is unknown. It is said to screech or suddenly self-destruct. This one is also an explodey boy. Alright. Charge Ball? Alright. I think we might be able to just barely make that fit. So long as I don't, like, put any space in it. Nope, we could... No, yeah, we definitely can't have, space. I thought for a second that we almost had it. There we go. Charge Ball. Perfect. Hell, they gave us something that can learn the move that we want already, which is good. Though I wouldn't like to, bless me, I wouldn't like to waste a perfectly good exploding ball on a move like Flash. Like, sure, Flash does lower accuracy, but I don't even think it has like 100% accuracy when it does that. And it's like a permanent move, so it's just like, I really don't like it. Alright, let's see first of all who can even learn this. Who here on the Apple Pie and Baguette can learn it? That's like, no. They're both very useful on my team, so I don't want to like forever have a slot taken up by an HM move for that. Oh, this is our new party member as well. His name is Squawkers. This is the guy that I caught on Route 11. There you go. He's got Keen Eye and all of these moves. This may not go all that well. We really don't have a lot of Pokemon is the problem. And some of these guys, like, I don't want to make them completely useless. Like, who knows when we might need Doherty, for example. I'm just gonna put, like, all of them down here. All of our, like, actual bonds. Because I'm gonna go grab every single one of the ones up top, and we'll see who there can be useful for that regard. Because, obviously, I can't use any of the corpses. Can you imagine just, like, flashing people with, like, a corpse? As a thing that you do in order to, like, see through? I mean, I'm not Kratos. I can't just go and rip off somebody's head and then use it as a glorified flashlight. That's a little bit messed up for this type of game. So I'm not doing that. There we go. Yeah, I do have Shockwave. So I could put it, I don't know when or if I end up actually using Charge Ball. I can speak English, I swear, I promise. Okay, let's see. So Barbara, Perter, and Charge Ball can learn the move? I do like... The problem is I want them all to be... let me see. What do you even have? The problem is Charge Ball is kind of our only electric type right now. I'd rather not waste it. So yeah, let's not do it on Charge Ball. I'm thinking Perter is probably the only one out of all of these guys that I should do it to. Because Barbara could be a good... Oh, hi, Red! Welcome to the stream! How you doing, buddy? Like, yeah... Yeah, so Barbara is a good replacement for Baguette, if anything were to happen to Baguette. Which means I don't want to waste Barbara's, like, move pools on something like this. So I think Okay, well, you didn't even know a fourth move, so I don't even feel that bad. I like Meowth, to be fair. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Meowth, me and him are bros. Unless he's a lowland Meowth, then then he can go fuck himself. Because, I mean, like, I do love Alolan Meowth's design. Like, its first form, it looks so sassy. I love that sass. It looks so cute. You would think that the, like, Alolan Persian would just be like, I am even bigger sass, but no, it's just watermelon head. It's just Stewie Griffin is what it is. What the hell? What the hell, Game Freak? I'm so disappointed with it, right? Oh, Jolteon would be much faster electric type? I can believe that. That's interesting. It's gonna be interesting once we actually have an Eevee for the team. Cause yeah, I do need to think about what that Eevee's gonna turn into if I use it. And I do love Eevee. Eevee and the evolutions are like some of my, usually, my favorite Pokemon. Like, I like all of them. Even ones like Leafeon that aren't, like, really that much in the design front. I wonder which one is, like, the most meh out of the evolutions for me. Because, like, Leafeon and Glaceon feel a bit more meh. But, like, I can't decide which one is more meh out of all of them. Right? Yeah, Alolan Meowth is great until it evolves. That's my problem with it. Like, when I didn't know what it would turn into, like, I just remember that day when I got, like, Pokemon Sun, and I was, like, excited when I got my, Alolan Meowth. I named her, like, fucking Yennefer from the Witcher series. Because she had that sassy look to her. And I was so looking forward to what she'd turn into. And then I saw what she turned into. And then I boxed her and never used her again. And I've held a grudge against Game Freak ever since for making that. And then, you know what? At least they had the good graces for Pokemon Sword and Shield when they gave us a Galarian Meowth to just make it really unappealing for me in the first place. Because then it was like, good! At least you can't trick me with that one. I already hate it. Like, Berserker on its own would be fine if it wasn't tied to, you know, the Meowth variant line. Because he just looks like a really angry dwarf. And I love dwarves. In terms of, like, you know, fantasy stuff, I love dwarves. Dwarves are a funny people. Did I just box the Meowth that I was supposed to bring here? I think I did. Yep. Yeah, I did. That's fine. We'll make Cinderace get her EXP from this, and then we'll box her in things. But yeah, I remember where the Eevee is, so I know, like, I am going to get it from there. I just don't know what I'm going to be turning it into yet. Because it, like, this game does have the data to make it into an Espeon or an Umbreon, which would be good. But, like, I'd have to basically edit the Pokemon in order to go and make it an Espeon or an Umbreon, is the thing. So I'm most likely gonna have to stick to the evolutions, like the stone evolutions. Why is the trend so far to force Cinderace into being paralyzed? Why do they like that, right? Most battle-wise are Flareon before Gen 6 and Glaceon, which sucks because oh no, why did that have to be a crit? Why? it did so much damage. What the hell? But like, yeah, it sucks knowing that Flareon is the most meh battle-wise, because I like Flareon. I love fire types, right? So don't crit again. Oh my. I thought double slap only hit twice. I thought double slap only hit twice. I hate this game. Really? Fucking really? Are you shitting me? This bitch just like literally slaps Cinderace dead. What the actual hell? Why is it every stream I have someone die? That was such bullshit too. That was absolute bullshit. That was bullshit. I call bullshit. This bitch cheated. This bitch cheating. Holy shit. Why? Is it because I said that I was going to go and like put Cinderace in temporary retirement? I just accidentally broke up our power couple. I accidentally broke up the power couple. No, Baka has no one to actually call him Baka. People have to call him by his, like, actual name now. Like, generic slice of life protagonist number 78. That's way lamer. Yeah, and it didn't help that one of those, like, times, like, the first time it did it to me was a crit. Which took out half of the health. Well, guys. Hearts in the chat for Cinderace. She was one of the ones that we had at the very start of the game. And unfortunately, much like Poopy Face's Raticate, she is no longer with us. Only this one is sadder because she didn't even get to become Eradicate. Man. Imagine saving up for retirement only to die the day before. Right? She was about to go on vacation was what she was going to do. Well, congratulations, Perter. You got to be on the team now. I guess after this, Charge Ball could actually be on the team. Because, you know, the slot opened up. Rip. Are you serious? Are you serious, Red? That she was literally just one level away from evolving too. Aw, man, that makes that all the more sadder. Oh man. Oh, now I'm depressed. Oh, that sucks. Man. Poor... Wow. Poor Cinderace. She really did just get dirty in that fight. She really did get done dirty. Fuck you, bitch. I don't care what you have to say about the Pokemaniacs. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's right. I kick you. You murdered the shit out of my Tsundere, like, when she was days away from retirement. Now she's permanently retired, and it's all your fault. Okay, well, at least the good thing about having, Perter on our team is that he can pick things up. But before we do all of that, we should get our encounter out of the way for in here. No. You're a Geodude. I don't care. I do not care for you, sir. Come on. Ooh. Nice. One free repel. One whole free repel. Oh! Okay. This could be good. I don't know if I can put this guy to sleep. But we'll try. We're definitely gonna try to Leech Seed. Zubat is one of those Pokemon where I hear that it's actually a pretty good one for Nuzlocking. I'm not sure how true that is because I've never actually had the opportunity to use Zubat in Nuzlocke before. Like, oddly enough, despite being like a pretty common Pokemon to like run into all the time when you go into caves and stuff, and the few Nuzlockes that I've done, my first encounter was never a Zubat. So I never got the chance to actually catch one. Yeah, we're off to a great start already. But, I mean, the good news of having to wait a while before I can sleep powder is that I get to, like... I get to wait a little bit and have it drain more of its energy, right? It is, but not in this game because it can't be Crobat. Crobat still came about in Gen 2, right? So, like, the data for having a Crobat in this game is possible for this when this game came out. Because if so, I can make that happen. Yeah, I know it has a very like weak moveset right now. So I'm definitely not worried about it like killing me or anything. Like, look at it. Hell. There we go. I'll just like switch it out to do a little bit of damage while I can. Oh. Never mind. It woke up like almost immediately. Well, it's okay, Perter. You don't have to do anything. You can just wait. But yeah, like if the data for it exists, I can bypass like what the conditions are to evolve it, right? Okay. Okay. It came in Gen 2, but in this game, if non-Kanto Dex evolution happens, it automatically stops until you have the national Dex. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. I mean, I could still bypass that. But it's not because, like, it's limited by trade, so I don't know if I actually do want to bypass that. Cause that's the thing. If it was something where it was, like, you kind of have no choice, because you can't, like, trade the Pokemon in order to evolve it, then I'm fine evolving it. Like, having to go and, like, do something else outside of the game to evolve it if necessary. But if it's because you're blocked because you don't have the national Dex, that's at least a little bit different. So, I'm not so sure. Politoed is part of Gen 2 as well, yeah, I know. But yeah, that's the thing though. When you play Team Rocket FireRed, and that one is like, you know, its own like hack of this like game. Like it's its own thing basically. Okay. Now I think if I remember correctly, I did say that Hero had a naming opportunity, but I haven't seen Hero talk in chat yet. So I'll give him a minute to do anything, Hero, if you're here. If not, then this one's name's up for grabs. So feel free to still like suggest names, people, in chat, and now I'll go with that if Hero is not available. It's a male Zubat. What? Just do what you will. Think of what you will. I will also try to think of something too, in case nobody else can think of anything. I'm gonna drink though. Ah, water. Helps with my throat. Okay, I think I have something in case nobody else does. Luca. Nice choice. I'll give one more minute. Bruce, is it because like it's a bat, so like Batman? Bruce is actually a good one. I'll just slowly fill out. Yeah, okay. It's been enough time. There we go. Yeah, that Bruce Wayne. There you go, Brucey. Welcome to the team. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. But there we go. Now we have that, right? I'll admit Luca is like cause Alucard, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. I got it. Man, I love Hellsing. That's like one of my favorite animes, especially Hellsing Ultimate, because that one followed a little more closely to the manga. Like, Hellsing was one of those animes where like I watched that and then I like read the manga. I read the manga to its conclusion, man. And I also love the shit out of like Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. That's also a great one. Okay. How much repels do I have? Cause I'd like to use as many as I got. I only have 4. Shame. I don't think there's anybody who can buy them off, right? Oh, Bast, I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides of Professor Oak. If your Pokedex has completed data of 20 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward from Professor Oak. He entrusts me with an Everstone. I don't know. Oh, nice! I managed to catch just 20. Because I think last time it was like 18. So I was like, oh no, I don't know. There we go. Now we have an Everstone. If we ever want to stop a Pokemon from evolving, we can give them that permanently. And then it will never evolve ever again. Kind of like how Cinderace is never going to evolve because Cinderace is dead now. Just before she hit the tender age of 20. Okay, Perter. Flash. Be thankful you're alive. But yeah, I think I'm gonna use the repel that I have. Whatever is left. Really, so then we only really have to do the trainer battles. Because it's annoying having to constantly go through, like, the area and stop every single time one of these guys, like, gets in our way. Ooh, you're ground type and level 23. Kami. These guys are getting a little bit stronger, so it's gonna be a bit of a problem. Baguette should be able to handle these, I know, but like, I do have Kami who I can like try to level up a little bit here. Ground type moves aren't effective against flying types, and he's part flying type. Sorry, she's a girl. God is a woman. Surprise, I am also a god. And I am also a woman. So, there you go. Now, confirmed. Gods are females, or at least all the important ones are. You're welcome. Oh, a slowpoke? Hell yeah! Baguette! Your turn, let's go. I think Slowpoke does know some psychic moves, which would be weak against, which is why I just straight up switched into this so then I can get the attack off first. Because, you know, you're water, so that's gonna work. Yeah, exactly. DKP knows. He understands. There you go. Bye, Ashton. Thank you for your money. I love beating people for their lunch money. It's so much fun. Alright. Where go? Up here. Nice. There's a bunch of rocks to smash. But we don't have the ability to. Shame. I draw illustrations at home. Isn't that nice of you? Maybe your stuff is pretty. Yeah, apple pie is severely underleveled for this, but honestly, it's fine because we'll just, like, apple pie will only stay at the front, so then she can get as much, like, EXP from battles as she can. Because she's going to be one of our MVPs for the next, like, upcoming fights, so we want her to soak up as much EXP from, like, battles like this as we can. Baguette is trying to learn Sweet Scent. Do we actually have any? I don't think so, no. Yeah, no, I won't bother with this one. Yeah, we won't learn Sweet Scent. Screw that. All the other skills right now that we have are more useful. Though, like, lowering evasion is nice. I'm not gonna lie. Is there anything here? Yeah, there is, actually. Oh, gee! Thanks, game. I could totally use, repels right... Not repels, a revive right now. She says sarcastically. It's okay, the game doesn't know that I'm doing a Nuzlocke where that's useless. It's free money! You know? Free money! I would think that at some point she's going to learn some form of a bug move. She should be able to handle this one just fine. Yeah, look at that. Poison powder. Well, that sucks a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Not a whole lot. We should be able to still survive this fight, I think. So we'll continue this fight still. And then we'll just switch her out later. I don't like losing my evasiveness. That's not fun. That That's not fun at all. That's okay. We killed the Oddish on our own. So she gets to have all the EXP from that, which is good. See? Now she's level 20. Perfect. Bulbasaur. Okay. Well then, perfect time for Baka to go and step in instead. Look at that. Baka can handle that. He can just gust it to death. Right? He's only like 2 levels under it anyway. Yeah, look at that. What are you gonna do now? Oh, you're gonna whip me? Oh, look, that didn't do anything because I'm the Dom here. I mean, what? Don't question it. Don't question it. There you go. There was your sex joke for the day. Now that I've done the intentional sex joke, there needs to be no more. The quota has been filled. There we go. And we'll just give Apple Pie an antidote so then you don't die on the journey back. Look how much you love me. You get up real close to go and eat some of that. Oh, nice! Kyoku's streaming right now. I just got a notification of that. Shame. Who knows? Maybe he might still be streaming by the time I'm finished this, and I can say hi and then laugh at his lack of cooking skills. We'll see. We'll see. It is time to keep going. Hi, sir. Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? He says. I mean, cosplay does exist. Yes. I don't know exactly what you're trying to be. Is that a Charizard? I guess he's trying to be a Charizard right now. Well, I guess I'm going to cosplay this Gyarados that is going to eat your Charmander. You know, as they do. That is part of Gyarados' healthy diet. You know? Wow. Steel moves don't really do that much, huh? I guess steel moves aren't really effective against water-type Pokemon. I'm not sure 100% of the time, like, the weaknesses to steel. Like, I know fire is really effective against it. Oh, Cubone can do things. Well, I'm going to switch just so then Baka gets the EXP. Baka deserves it. He just lost the love of his life. So, you know, we gotta go easy on Baka and all. He needs some time to grieve. I'm sorry, Baka. I didn't mean for this to happen, but you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that. That's a potential killer. I'm gonna just water pulse you real quick. Okay, please, thanks. Bye. Aw, you almost died. Okay, good. No crits. We're good. We're Gucci. Everything's Daijobu. There we go. Bye-bye. There you go. Oh, hi, kitten. No, if you wanna be on the desk, go over here. There you go. There you go, kitten. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, just lie down there. There you go. And then you just move in the center again. It's okay. He's laying down at the moment. What you doing? Huh? Are you up to some mischief, buddy? 'Cause you better not. You better not be up to any mischief. No, don't stare at those wires too long, 'cause that would be bad. Okay, let's fight you. Hi. Why do you want to be there? What are you trying to get at over here? This is a very awkward spot for you to be. Okay. There's like... Are you trying to get at, like, food? There's no food! That plate is empty, dude! Oh shoot, we don't want to actually be in a fight with this. Baguette, take over. Vine whip it or something. Oh no! You're going to make electric moves useless? Ah, that's so bad. That's so sad. Oh no. Okay. There you go. Baka's level 21 now. We did it. Hooray! We strunk. We strunk now. Hi. Hi, kitten. Kitten is looking at me lovingly. What a nice cat. Yes. Yes, I know. You want love and attention and probably food, and I cannot feed you yet. You'll have to wait until someone else is either capable of doing so or I am done streaming. Okay? Okay, kitten. So if I have to end my watching. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, you'll be able to see it, and don't worry, you won't miss much of anything. If anything, we're still just gonna go through the rock tunnel. I probably won't be able to get to the gym by the time that this is done. But night. See you tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna just murder this hopper. What are you doing? Know why you're playing. I will have to toss you off if you do that. Well, we don't have any flying moves, but, you know, I think our water moves should be okay, right? Yeah. It shouldn't do that much. It still did a bit of damage. That might still be something I want to be wary about. Mad Chops can murder you. Oh, okay, good. Oh, an Onyx. Okay, well that's gonna be easy. We'll just keep Kami in just to kill that Onyx real quick. There we go. That is a lot of damage that we did take, though. And that's with, like, reduce attack. Machops are no joke. They're kind of serious business. Also, Kami's probably a little bit vulnerable because she spent most of her time leveling up at, like, you know, at the daycare. So she hasn't been getting, like, the EVs and all of that stuff. It happens. There we go, though. It's okay. She's fine. She's fine. She's healthy. She's a big, strong girl. She'll be able to take care of herself. Right? Hey, buddy. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. I know, and I probably don't have enough repels in order to keep this going. But we do what we can. Rock is weak to ground-type moves, I think. We'll see. Because if we can just shake the earth enough... Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I remember the typings. I remember it. I'm so good. I'm such a good noodle when it comes to this kind of stuff. Remembering at these things. Good job, me. So yeah, we're just shaking the earth that the Geodude is levitating above. Uh-oh. Oh no, they can do it too. We should still be okay. Yeah, look at that. We're fine. The worst that can happen is that I really derp and then I accidentally hit, like, self-destruct, right? Sure. Give us a joke. Yeah, Lenny still has more Geodudes. Man, this guy has a lot of Geodudes. A lot of Geodudes. So many. Magnitude 10. Oh, you are so dead. You're all kinds of dead, sir. Good. Perfect. A chop? Oh, we need to switch out. We need to switch out real quick. Baka, come in here. This could be bad, potentially. Why did the phone go to the dentist? I don't know why. Okay, good. You just use focus energy. I can actually kill you. Because I was having second guesses on whether I made the right decision or not. Because Baguette would have been bulkier to handle this in case of anything going south. But we did it! We won! Okay, good. Bye. There's you. Do we need to? No, we don't. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Ah, well, there goes another repels. How much repels do we have left? 2. Oh, because it has Bluetooth? Oh, man. That's so bad. That's such a bad pun. Man, I forgot Bluetooth was a thing. I think Bluetooth still is a thing. I don't know, I barely use it. Which is why I don't think about it. Don't worry, Snowball. You got this. You have 26 magnitudes. You can shake the ground all day. And no one can stop you. You're unstoppable. Strong Snowball. Yeah! Yeah, boy! Okay. We can actually switch now. It's Baguette's turn. Now Baguette can throw leaves at things and make them die. You're more of a wired person? No, that's the thing. I use like a lot of wireless stuff. To an extent, I kind of have to with certain things. Like my headset, for example, is wireless. It's because wires for me will like break easier. Plus, some of my kittens, unfortunately, for whatever reason, like to chew on wires. Right? It's weird because it's like, I adopted them and they had that habit of doing that, right? But there's one that I've, I've raised from since she was a kitten, and the only time she ever, actually will, chew and damage wires is if you purposely play with her with them. Like, for example, if I have old headphones and they're damaged, so they don't work anymore. If I purposely try to play with her with them, then she'll end up breaking them, right? But, you know, I engage and play with her. But I trained her well enough to not, do that sort of thing. With, ones that no one's, actively trying to play with her with. But the other ones, I didn't, get them when they were kittens. So they just have this habit that I can't break them out of, because they've always known that, right? Yeah, let's fight you. Hi. Hi. You have rock Pokemon, it's gonna be very easy for me to defeat you, most likely. And even if you have, a Machop that wants to, try to take out half my health, guess what? Baguette don't play like that. Baguette is beefy. Baguette is the shield of the party. Baguette keeps people safe. Yeah, I guess a lot of cats do that, where they chew on wires and stuff. It's obviously it's a problem because they damage your property, but the thing that I worry about more so than just that is them accidentally, like, electrocuting themselves. Because, you know, they electrocute themselves, they're dead. It's real bad. You don't want that to happen. But, like, there's only so much that you can do to stop them, right? Sure. Give us another joke. Why not? Let's see. Ooh, an escape rope. Just what I don't need. Because I can't leave this way. What's here? Nothing. Okay, I just wasted my time then. We're good? Yeah, we're good. Hi. Do you know you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers, not makers. Damn. Okay. Hi, Jigglypuff. How you doing, Jigglypuff? Take my razor leaf, Jigglypuff. Hasn't Jigglypuff killed one of our Pokemon? I can't remember if that actually happened. Oh, nice! Baguette's level 30. We're getting close. You want to use a Pidgey, huh? Well, I can one-up you there. You have a Pidgey. I have a Pidgeotto. I got him. I'm superior. Oh no, you whirlwind. You brought Baguette out. Rude. Well, you know what? Now you got Leech seated. Never mind. You evaded the attack. Well, that was a little rude. Wow, I didn't even do that much. Well, go back in there, Baka. Don't let your dreams be memes. Oh, okay. You did a little damage, but it's fine. You can't kill me. I'm stronger. I'm stronger than you. Okay, let's see. So, Meowth, I'll just switch back to Baguette now. Because Baka's, taking a little bit of damage. Poor Baka. No, you can go ahead. I don't care. I don't mind. Nah, we still have plenty of these. I was a little worried that I was, like, going to run out of Razor Leaf, because that's the stronger move to use instead of Vine Whip. But, looks like we're doing fine. Oh, yeah! Dude, I forgot that Preserter was, like, in the party. I should be checking on you every once in a while, buddy. You don't have anything. Never mind. Never mind! Doesn't matter. Apple pie. You go in front for now. Actually, oops, I accidentally put Perter, like, closer to the front. It's okay. He'll never be there. I'll just, like, move everybody else around him. Because right now, buddy, you're just there to save us, some potential issues later. What you're gonna do? You're gonna bring out a Geodude. Okay. I know how to deal with your kind. You know, Baguette should be doing that. Pandora told you to go and do that, huh? Yeah, Pandora told you to tell Pandora that she can go fuck herself. My Caesars aren't adorable. What the fuck? How dare you? Why? I hate all of you. I hate every single one of you. All of you. All of you. You're no longer good noodles. Every single one of you is a bad noodle now. All of you. How dare you? Your sneezes are adorable, bitch. How about that? Huh? Huh? You like that? Pandora, you mean the planet from Avatar? Exactly, right? Well, guess what? I don't sneeze. I'm a god. I'm sneezeless. There. It doesn't happen. Y'all can't say those kind of things to me if I don't sneeze at all. So, ha. There you go. I win in the end. I win so hard I crit. True friends. Yeah, I mean, friends do shit talk each other sometimes. It's how we do. No, I'm just incapable of sneezing. Is what that is. I have a nose. You can kind of see it. You know? You see a little dot on my face? That's a nose. It's just an anime nose. You know? But I am immune from sneezing, for I am a deity, and that's how that works. Oh, there's a Pokeball over there. I have no sneezes, which you can call cute. I don't know what you're talking about. It's there! It's in between my, like, you know, a lower part in between my eyeballs. It exists. It's her version of the Pandora raid. Yeah, clearly. No, I don't want to do... It's this. There we go. We don't want Apple Pie to end up, dying to a Slowpoke. I'm sorry. We couldn't raid the normal way, so this is the next best thing. It's weird. I enabled that. I enabled, people's ability to raid me. So you should actually be able to. Maybe I did it wrong. No. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. You cannot make me sneeze, sir. That's not how this works. Shoot. I'm gonna have to start using Vine Whip. Because I'm starting to run low. Yeah, Vine Whip should do the trick. Alright. It wasn't you. I just didn't have the setting to actually do it. Okay, good. Wow. I can't believe I saw that with my eyeballs. What have you cursed chat with, right? Aw, thank you. I do swear a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I am very bad. It's like, if I want to learn how to filter myself, it does take me like legit months of like actually trying to do so, So yeah, it would, if I wanted to be like 100% say so, like, I would have had to have prepared myself months in advance, stream-wise, before like ever actually starting to stream, to not swear. But I can't do that. That's just, I'm just very bad at that. You know how it is when you're a little gaudy-do that, like, you hear your parents swear once and then it's with you for life. That's just how it happens, you know? It doesn't take much. I did. I'm guilty. I'm not even a little bit ashamed about that. Bellsprout can suck it, right? Yes, guys, I can confirm this for you, that it is true that Pandora does swear more IRL than she does streaming, because she's very good at being able to like control and catch herself like before she actually says something. Whereas me, I'm not even gonna chance it with this Clefairy. We already lost a valuable Pokemon to a Clefairy before. I'm not doing it again. But like, Yeah, you accidentally said the swear word once on stream. It's like, I can't even, like, say, oopsies, I accidentally a thing. Hell, I'm making sure that this Clefairy is completely cocked right now by making sure that they sleep. But yeah, like, the problem with me and why I can't filter myself is that I can't think before I speak half of the time, is my problem. So, like, I just say things. And, like, I also have a very bad, like, understanding of what's swear words and what's not. Because, like, for some people, just saying damn it is a swear enough. And it's like, what? Why? Ah, man. Of course you put me to sleep. It's okay, you're almost dead. I'm not even gonna waste an awakening if I can. I'll just, like, wake up one day and I'll smack you, right? Yeah, it means channel. Is it fake say so to not swear? I don't know. Like, honestly, I guess I maybe just don't understand the term fully, say so. Because, like, I thought it basically just meant, like, you aren't, like, you know, being, like, an overt lewd tuber. Because I'm not that either. So, do I make the occasional sex joke? Yes. Are maybe, like, 80% of my occasional, sex jokes more so an accident than, like, actually intentional? Also yes. Does me doing any of that make me unsay so? I don't know. That I don't know, right? I did not know damn it was a swear until much later, because not first language. Yeah, interesting. See, I didn't actually know that shit was a swear word before when I was younger until I said it at school. And then, like, a teacher had to, like, pull me aside. It was like, yo, what are you doing? Because I heard that so often, and it was usually because, like, you would say shit reflexively if, like, you accidentally did something. Like, if you accidentally stubbed your toe, you would say, damn it. And I accidentally spilled some water on myself, so I said, damn it. Well, not even damn it, I said shit. And so I learned that way. I didn't actually get in trouble, at the very least, which is good. But it's just kind of funny that that happened. Also, hell. How is hell a swear? Yeah, like, honestly, I don't know why hell is a swear. It seems a little weird that bless me, man. Man, suddenly I felt, like, very gassy. But yeah, like, I don't know why hell is a swear. Man, there's gonna be so much EXP sharing. Because this guy keeps using whirlwind all the time and I hate it. This is just dragging the spite out. The practical function of say-so-ness is to appeal to advertisers for being kid-friendly, so swears are probably included. Yeah. Yeah, in that case, like, I've said it before, like, I mean, kids will show up on your streams kind of, like, regardless. That kind of thing, like, happens because you can't exactly control who ends up initially clicking on your stuff. I would just advise parents that, like, you know, care about their kids, like, you know, learning certain bad language and stuff like that, that I would not be the kind of person that you should let your kids watch, right? Like, if a parent is, like, overseeing their kid watching things on YouTube, like, that would be my warning to them. It's like, I do swear, so you're going to have to go and, like, have a little discussion with your kid on, like, on that, if that is something that you're going to do, instead of just, like, letting them watch me here, right? Oh, I think it comes from the Japanese idol culture where pure girls are more revered. Yeah. Because that was kind of what I thought about it for Say So, right? Oh, okay, so they're actually right about that. Oh, damn. Okay, no, I'm not risking that. I am not losing apple pie, especially when apple pie is actually going to be essential for a fight later. That's not happening. I'm not letting that happen. I will just vine whip this Rattata to death that is mocking me for what happened earlier today. Right? Yeah, say so means pure and pure is subjective. Yeah. Like, I don't know where I fall in that category. Because, like, in terms of, I guess, like, lewd stuff, I am pure. But, like, outside of that? Not really. I'm a horror fan, and, like, I like things like brutal violence and stuff like that. So, like, you know... So, that makes me not really pure. I'm sorry. But blood, guts, and, like, fire are fun. Those are fun things. I like those. Man, Baka is, pretty weak. He's gonna have to be in front so then he can get EXP, because he's going to also end up being one of our MVPs for the next gym. So I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, that's just how it be, man. I'm very goth in my kind of like things that I like, I'll admit. Right? Obviously I don't look it. But like, I like the macabre, so that doesn't feel very pure, if you know what I mean. I think I might have to just start using Snowball a little bit more. Because Baguette is running out of moves, right? Yeah, I did. He was Baka. He was supposed to go be a perfect match for my Pokemon Cinderace. Unfortunately, Cinderace got slapped to death. So she's no longer with us, which means that, you know, she can't call Baka Baka anymore. So rip that ship. That ship has unfortunately sailed straight into an iceberg. I don't remember what's coming up. I think it was a Geodude? Is it a Geodude? I'm bringing out Baguette just to be safe. Yeah, I named it because Pandora is in the chat. Yeah. I remember that happening. Oh! You're an Oddish! No, nobody else here is actually... Wait. Apple pie is actually perfect for you. No. No, you're kind of weak right now. I think everybody's kind of suffering a little bit. You know what? Okay. This is what I'm going to plan to do. We're going to... Oh, I do have some super potions. Never mind. I thought I didn't have any super potions. Oh well, this works. Yeah, she died realistically. Unfortunately, yeah. It was real sad though, because she was just one level away from evolving, and in fact, it was just before the rock tunnel. I was going to box her to go and temporarily replace her with a Pokemon that could use Flash. So, like, it really sucked that she died when that happened. Aw, man, of course you use Stun Spore. Darn. Oddishes are annoying to fight, man. Like, If I ever have to use Barbara one day, she's going to be like great when I use her, but like right now I'm not appreciating her kind because of this, right? Yeah. Tsundere, the stand-in for Pandora, really did just like get slapped to death. Like bitch slap too, man. It was brutal because the first hit was like the first time it did it. It was a 2-hitter, and one of them was like a crit, so it took out half its health. And then the time it actually killed it was like when it was a 4 times hitter. So like there was nothing I could do. All I could do is just sit there and watch in horror as she just was smacked to death, right? I mean Pandora, you know, if the shoe fits, then it's a duck. That's how the saying goes, right? If the shoe fits, it's a duck. Yeah. I know your mortals like phrases and stuff. Not anymore. You're a dead today. Get it? Cause your stand died. You never got to become Eradicate. Oh! Ah, yes! Just in time. Ah, thank Ra. I'm out of that hellhole. We did it! We did it! Alright. I may wanna, like, just heal Kami at least a little bit. There we go. If the shoe fits, it's a good shoemaker. Okay. Yes. I agree, right? There we go. Hi. I'm here to take your Pokemon out and steal your lunch money. Gimme! Ah, it's a Pidgey. I am going to eat your Pidgey. Your Pidgey is big enough to fit in Kami's mouth. And Kami is hungry. Your god hungers. Feed her. Let her consume everything. Pandora is like the Cinderella of Cinderella's then? Maybe. I mean, she is blue. And Cinderella wore an awful lot of blue. Yeah, sure, we'll change it. Snowball. Let's go. So yeah, I think it's probably safe to say that Pandora is the the Cinderella of all Cinderes. You're welcome. This is what you've brought here. This is what you brought into chat. This is what it's become. I hope now everyone tortures you with this shit like how you try to get them to torture me about the whole, like, sneezing thing. Oh, 420 blaze it again! Ha! I made the joke again! Yes! You has item! Gimme! It was a Peccaberry. Nice. Not much, but you know, it's something. If the shoe fits and it's Cinderella's foot, it's glass. Yep. Cinderella. That's perfect. That is a perfect nickname now. That's your new nickname. Congrats! Congrats, Cinderella! Ah, it's so stupid. I love it. I love it. Like how Kami loves it. Kami is going to love water pulsing this thing to death, that's for sure. I'm so glad I made it out of that cave. Man, it only took like 2 hours. That was like most of the stream. Oh, we actually might be able to take on the gym leader. Maybe. Information acquired. We'll use the joke more later. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay, Onyx. Your time has come. Bye-bye. There we go. One of the weakest Pokemon. On his base stats alone. Gone, just like that. What is she the Kami of again? Of Cinderella's. Right? Cinderella's name was actually just Ella. Oh yeah, because the cinder was part of like her being covered in like ashes, like soot. Gimme. Wow. You managed, like, throughout the entirety of that, like, rock tunnel, like, he didn't have a single thing for us, like, the whole time. The second we step out of the rock tunnel, he gives us 2 things, man. Oh, I mean, Kami is Kami. You know, she's the god of water, because she water type. She pulses at people. And she intimidates them. She's a very scary water god. You don't want to anger Kami. There's 2 things that you must know about Kami. She's easily angered. And she is water god. There. Actually, no. She must consume. That's another thing. There you go, 3 things. She water god. She easy to anger. She needs food. No. Nah, this is about you now. Congratulations. On Bast streams, we come up with new adorable nicknames for Pandora. That's what we do. I mean, if you can do it for your streams, I can do it for mine. Right? Nah. Wow. Again? Why? Were you just waiting to get out of the rock tunnel? Do you hate rock tunnel too? Like, damn. Hi, kid. Want to see my Pokemon? Why does that sound a little suspicious, the way you said that? Something doesn't feel right. Something feels a little sussy-wussy about this, right? Very, very sussy-wussy. Also, screw you guys. Screw you, chat. How dare you? You guys are losing your good noodle points. You're going to lose all of your good noodle points if you do this thing. Like, oh shoot, I didn't even see what the hell it is. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's a Slowpoke. Okay, maybe it mattered a little bit. That's okay. We can actually Razor Leaf things, right? No, you've never heard me sneeze. I have not sneezed on stream because I'm incapable of sneezing. It doesn't happen. Good thing that, like, my allergies right now are just affecting my throat. Really. Because I don't have enough sniffles to sneeze because I'm incapable of sneezing. Coughing, yes. Sneezing, no. I don't know why that is. That is just how it works. Yeah, see? Pandora does have cute sneezes. She does do sneezings a lot. Alright. So, we finally did it. We finally made it out. And now, Perter can leave the party. I guess Charge Ball is going to be in the team for now, unless we end up finding somebody, like, better. Because, you know, Cinder is no longer with us. So, yeah. At least Perter actually did some useful stuff for us. Gave us, like, a bunch of berries at the last second. You know, it can't all be, like, nuggets and rare candies, but it's at least, something. It's at least something. There we go. So yeah, welcome to Lavender Town. There you go. Cue the Lavender Town music. Hi, do you believe in ghosts? Yes. I've seen them. I've played Phasmophobia before. Really? So there are believers? Yeah. I've played Phasmophobia before. They've tried to kill me. It's kind of a problem. This town is known as the gravesite of Pokemon. Memorial services are held in the Pokemon Tower. You know, this is where, Poopy Face is gonna be burying his, like, Pokemon, right? You know what? Didn't the latest Pokemon game come out today? Yes and no. So it depends on what time zone that you're living in. If you're living, like, in basically, like, Australia town, or, you know, roughly around that, like, area of the world, then yes, it is the 18th already for you guys, so it's come out today, which is why a lot of people, like, are playing it right now. For me right now, I'm living, in a different time zone, so it's only, like, 7 o'clock right now. So it's not out for me yet. It will be at 12. I do intend to play the game, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do in terms of my streaming schedule yet. I think next week, I'm going to just, like, play that game straight. So I will put, like, all the other games on hold, assuming that, like, once I actually get my capture card, because I'll be getting that hopefully this weekend. If that works perfectly fine and I can set everything up for streaming, then I will be playing Pokemon Scarlet for that week of streaming. After that, I'm gonna, like, obviously have a day where I'm still playing it. Sorry, kitten. You're moving around too much. You need to choose. You need to choose, right? Yeah, I heard it's very glitchy and people are very mixed on it. Yeah, that's the thing. I paid attention to things that were coming out, because some people, like, there were people that got the game, like, legitimately early, because that happens sometimes with retail stores, is that they'll accidentally give out copies early, or somebody who works there is able to basically, like, buy or, like, get a copy for their friends before the official release. So some people were playing it early, and some of those people actually were even streaming it early. So you could kind of see the performance issues. Like, there is definitely a performance issue problem with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like, it's worse in terms of overall performance compared to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So if you know that game and you like that game, like, it runs less optimally than that one, for sure. But that being said, though, there's a lot of things about it I like, and I personally can handle the level of performance, like, issues, like the frame rates not being 30 FPS all the time. Personally, I can handle that. And reason being is that I've had way more of a longer time when I was, like, you know, getting to gaming and everything, where I had to be very used to having a computer that could basically not run this game, right? Like, it was so bad that if you guys know what Crusader Kings 2 is, anyone that knows that game, I'll explain for people that don't. Crusader Kings 2 is basically like an RTS game where like it's a ruling simulator. You play as like a ruler on like in like history, like an actual like historical map and stuff. And you just like simulate ruling a kingdom, fighting wars to go and like win new parts of land to your kingdom and everything. And what it is basically is just a map, right? And you click on that map and you'll have pictures representing the different like leaders of that country or that particular realm within that country that you can play and interact with. That's all it is. It's very simple. I had a computer that was so bad. I mean, so bad that in order for me to have a decently like smooth performance, I had to disable the water on the map. Do any of you guys have any idea what a game that has like its whole like layout is just a map, what it looks like without water? It looks like the void. It's just blackness where the water used to be. I used to play like that. That's how I used to play that game. When I finally was able to make my first PC upgrade that I bought and paid for myself, I installed that game on my new PC. I turned on Crusader Kings 2. And I zoomed into the water and just looked at it. I didn't know that it had little water physics. Like, it just little tiny waves. Just going on by. It was so beautiful I cried. This is why I can handle a game being at like under 30 frames. Even to this day. It's been years since I had to deal with really shitty like performance issues. And it was just like what I dealt with before is nothing in comparison to how Scarlet and Violet seem to be performing to me personally. Like, the only way I'm not gonna end up doing it for a stream is if things aren't working properly, or if like for some reason like my computer can't handle like streaming me doing it. I won't do it, right? But yeah, not gonna lie, I would love it though. No water, man. But yeah. Let it out, man. It's that in Sims for me, because Sims always has had like a bit of issues. I don't know about the experience with like Sims 1 and 2 for people, but my first Sims game was Sims 3. And if anybody has seen or played that game, especially as it was going on, by the time that the Sims 3 got retired for the Sims 4, boy, was that game laggy as all hell. It like ate so much of your like CPU to play that thing. It would lag all the time. There would be constant crashing. I still play Sims 3 to this day. And like, even on better hardware, I have, like, the game crashes on me all the time. I have this habit where, like, I constantly, like, save in games, like, where I just save right now. I had no reason to do it. There was no reason for me to go and save. I'm not ending the stream anytime soon. But I did it anyways. You know why? You know why? Because I would open up The Sims, I would play it, and within 2 seconds of me getting on the game, maybe playing like 1 full sim day, my game would crash. Or sometimes it would do it after hours of progress. And now I'd have to start all over again. Like, and sometimes when that happens, I honestly, I don't even try to like open up the game again. I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'm done Sims 3 for the day. And I love Sims 3. Like, in terms of like, not the performance, like, it has so much bad performance issues, but there's so much, like, good aspects. Like, it has great gameplay. Once you can get past all of, like, the technical issues of it, it has such great gameplay to it. And especially in comparison to Sims 4, right? Like, Sims 4 is now getting to the point where it's really, really bad and really buggy, where it gets harder and harder to play it, right? But it took itself a longer point to get there than Sims 3 has. But like, in terms of gameplay, Sims 3 blows Sim 4 out of the water. It's so much better, right? You still waiting on the Sims 4 redemption arc? Honestly, the only thing that can really redeem the Sims 4 at this point is just the modding community. If the modding community can get like a year or two, like, without the game updating constantly, once they're finally done with that and move on to Sims 5, which, you know, the Sims 5 apparently has already leaked on the internet, and it's not even like out yet, but like it's there. You can touch it. you can play it if you are sailing the 7 seas, as the phrase goes. But like, if the modding community can really like get to really sit down and try to do stuff with The Sims 4, then they actually do have the potential of helping to redeem that game. Because mainly, the main problem with Sims 4 is that it was made on a really shitty engine. Because they had to, what happened was, before its release, they were intending to make it more like always online sort of functionality is what they were intending to do with the game, right? Like, they were going to do what they did to SimCity, the last SimCity that they ever made, with Sims 4. That was their intention. But when SimCity released, and it was universally hated for the very feature that they were intending to go and put into Sims 4, they decided that they had to scrap it, and they tried to change like things and work it around into making what Sims 4 is now, which is why there's a lot of features in it that were not missing. I mean, not missing, that were missing from that one when they released Sims 4 compared to the other games. Like, and a lot of the problems that stem from it are part of the result of the underlying what they originally did, right? I saw heavily modded Sims 4. It is still not as good. It depends. Okay, so it depends on the type of modding that you do. Like, cause I am still very much a big Sims fan. I play The Sims almost on a regular basis. I mean, I have time periods where I don't do it at all. Like, I haven't touched it for maybe 2 weeks. That's the longest I've gone off of it recently, if I'm remembering correctly. So I do play Sims 4. Sims 4, if you get mods to help with the gameplay, it definitely helps. It also helps depending on what you kind of want from the game. So like Sims 3, I prefer the gameplay, and I feel most people are going to be like that did a lot of damage, and now I'm worried about keeping apple pie in there. Yeah. Maybe Kami. Maybe Kami will do a little bit better, or at least weaken it, right? Yeah, so instead of fixing the online features that people didn't like, let's just scrap it all together. Yeah, basically. Because the thing is, its main foundation was based off of that, and because the company is owned by EA, the only solution for them at the time would be to completely scrap what they were doing and start again from fresh. But you think EA was going to let them do that when they had, like, you know, a schedule for releasing one of the biggest, like, franchises in gaming? A very popular one? Hell no. Kitten, I know what you're doing. You can't have the mouse. Goodbye. Kitten's trying to pull the mouse from out underneath my desk. He does that sometimes. I don't like when he does that. But yeah, no, like EA was going to let them do that, so that's why they just were like, okay, well, we're going to try to remake this game on the foundation that we currently have. And that's how we got Sims 4. And it's why things are getting so bad as they are now, because Sims, the way how it's marketed, the way how they earn their money is through the expansions, right? Which means adding content. So, unfortunately, the Sims team gets screwed over because they have to keep releasing content in order to make EA happy, and by extension, their base happy, like their shareholders happy. They have to. They don't really have a choice in the matter. But when they do that, every time they do that, the problem ends up becoming that they're adding more bugs on a very shaky foundation that cannot support it. So, as the years go by, and the more and more content that they add, the worse the game gets. And it's getting to the point in Sims 4's lifespan where it's very noticeable. Like, people that try to diehard defend Sims 4 because Sims 4 gets a lot of hate, and I feel like it justifiably gets a lot of hate. And that's coming from someone who plays Sims 4 quite a lot. I do. Like, Sims 4 gets a lot of hate because it doesn't live up to its promises, and it doesn't perform well. And now it's gotten to the point where there's less and less people that can just die hard defend it, because it's just gotten that bad. Like, imagine releasing a game pack where the whole thing of the game pack, like, is so broken it doesn't work. That's what happened to, like, Dine Out, and what happened with My Wedding Stories. My Wedding Stories, like, legitimately broke the game. I have it. Because, I'll explain. So, like, for Sims 4, what I like playing about it is that you can make more, like, you can play it a bit more story-driven, right? Like, Sims 3 is best for its gameplay. And, I mean, you can come up with fun stories with that, too, for the families that you play. But I like going a bit more in-depth with it, and have more freedom to do as I will. So I've learned to, like, adapt and change my play style for Sims 4 to be more, like, story based. So it did seem like it would be a good idea to have the My Wedding Stories, which added more things that you can do to the wedding event stuff for your Sims, especially because I have a whole save file that is basically like royalty that I play with, Elven royalty to be exact. So weddings with like a whole monarchy like theme going on would be a big deal, right? So that was my motivation to be like, okay, I'm willing to go and try this out. I'm willing to give it a chance. They don't work. It doesn't work at all. I couldn't even get my Sims married. Like, it couldn't even do that. I couldn't get them married at their own stupid wedding. I couldn't get them to cut the cake, like, at all. They couldn't even do that. They couldn't cut their wedding cake. They would not do their first dance. They wouldn't do anything. It was infuriating how terrible it was. That, like, just nothing worked. Nothing worked at all. I like, what the hell is going on? Why is it like this? Okay, Baka could still stay in, I think. It's so stupid! Still mad about Spore. Yeah, that's true. I think Spore was also done dirty, from my understanding, right? For what I saw, people who hate Sims 4 just want to become the game it deserves. Yes. I understand that, and I appreciate those people. I mean, like, I've only played, like, Sims 3, right? So, I don't have as long of a standing, in, like, this game as other people have, but I feel that way when I talk about Sims 4 and how, like, disappointing things from it are, right? We're gonna have a game that's literally aging symptoms as it becomes old and feeble and susceptible to disease, right? Yeah. Yeah, if you can't get married in a Sims game, you failed it. Yeah. It's just like, I have a pack that's whole point is to enhance, like, the wedding aspect. And the worst part about it is that you can't even have the regular base game weddings, which, you know what, at least your sim can get married in that. I can't go back. I'm stuck with a game where I can't, like, do the wedding ceremonies anymore. I just have to quick elope, right? So now if I'm going to be doing, like, the wedding stuff for my Elven royalty, like, Sims gameplay, like, at most I will host a regular party. And then after that regular party, or during that regular party, I will, like, get the Sims to elope immediately, right? Or, like, just bypass it, whereas, like, you know what, it's a waste of time. Which sucks, because, you know, I was hoping to do it for one of the games where I actually care more so about, like, having some semblance of a story. You ever play Castaway? I played Sims Castaway on the DS because I was able to, like, play it off of a friend that happened to have it when I was over at their place. So I touched it there. Ah, you levitate. I forgot that you levitate. So I can't even do the thing. Ah, of course you're poisoned. Of course Snowball is poisoned. Lame. But yeah, like, I played it on the DS. That's likely not a good experience. Like how there was, like, a Sims 3, like, pets for the DS as well. And I played that. And it was crap, honestly. It's like, you know, something that you can touch for, like, 2 seconds and be like, well, I experienced a thing, I did. That's what it was. It was an experience. Not one I'm particularly grateful for. But I don't know. How good is like Sims Castaway on PC? I'm curious. Cause like I know Sims Medieval is something that's also kind of pretty loved. That would be something cool I would be willing to get for a stream if it works. I don't know, cause one of the downsides sometimes for playing older games for me is that, like, though I have better hardware, you would think I have better hardware for it, right? Like, my PC doesn't like older games. It gets very angry at that. So like I have to like go about like figuring out how to fix some issues, and sometimes I can't even like ever fix the issue. So I probably have to look into advance if there's any problems with Sims Medieval. So then I can like play it on stream hopefully. Or at least like capture it in OBS. That's another thing. There's some games that like for whatever reason, even when I do like capture specific window or capture full screen mode or capture like specifically what's going on in the monitor, it will not capture that game. Mass Effect is one of them. I actually wanted to try the Mass Effect series because that was something that like friends recommended to me, and I got so that I could play it one day, right? And I do like one of the things I like about streaming is playing games that are on my list that are just sitting there that I haven't touched yet because I haven't had the opportunity to. And I was looking forward to that. I really did want to like to play Mass Effect on stream. That would be great, but I can't. OBS just like it's like Mass Effect doesn't exist. It doesn't. At least Dragon Age does, so I can play Dragon Age on stream. Like, I have Dragon Age Origins, and it's on my list of games to play. But, like, yeah, no, some things just don't work. Hey, never plays the DS version, but PS2 one has long loading screens. That sucks. So PS2 version, it has, like, a fixed story that is very un-Sims-like. Yeah, I think that's the same case for Sims Medieval too, though, right? A nice story, but you almost have no choice what happens. That sucks, right? What kind of game is Mass Effect? So, Mass Effect is like a sci-fi RPG from my understanding of it. I really didn't look in too much into it. I do know that part of it there is almost like a dating sim where you can like seduce aliens and stuff, like different characters. And obviously some people like are big fans of certain characters and everything, right? And it's not like I don't get it. I'm a person who really loves that really loves Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley, like those kind of games. So I can get into a part of a dating sim if there's characters I end up liking on that. I want to try it, right? But at this moment, Mass Effect is something I'm gonna have to play on my own, or at least I can't play Mass Effect 1 on stream. Who knows? Maybe some of the other ones I can, but definitely not anything we have currently. So that sucks. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that people really enjoy. Oh, Rollout. Yeah, sure. We'll learn Rollout. Considering, I mean, I did get this. Rollout is a rock move. We'll replace it with this one, sure. It might be stronger, right? Also inspired by KOTOR, I think. Interesting. I don't know what KOTOR is. I've never heard of it before. What's that about? But yeah, like, who knows? Maybe I'll really love Mass Effect. I'm a little weird because, like, for some reason, like, I don't know why, but, like, when I hear something is sci-fi, it usually, like, I feel, like, a little bit turned off by it. But there's plenty of sci-fi things that I love. Like, if I can get into a sci-fi, like, thing, I can really get into it. Like, one of my favorite games, which unfortunately I don't play anymore, and this is more so because of the company that produces it, and no way in fault of its own of the game. I love the shit out of StarCraft. I love it. I love everything about it. It's one of my favorite games, and I'll never play it anymore because of Blizzard and all of the things with Blizzard. It makes it really hard for me to, like, get into it anymore if I think too much about it. And it's like, it's one thing, like, that's a personal thing. I kind of wish that for me it could have just been like, I hate that this was a crit too. That really sucked. I might have to switch. Yeah, out of safety for Baka, because Baka is going to be really important, I'm going to switch. Right. I like a lot of stuff with sci-fi, but sometimes the sci-fi tag turns me away from certain stuff. Yeah. That's how it is. Because, like, I mean, some stuff can be meh, but, like, overall, like, sci-fi has an overlap with fantasy, kind of like, you know, obviously people think of those two genres as that's the nerd genre, and I love fantasy. I love the shit out of fantasy. I feel like it's probably just the aesthetic for me that is the thing that usually turns me off of sci-fi. Because I like the medieval, like, aesthetic way more than like, more modern or futuristic sort of stuff. So, like, I just think of, like, you know, the stereotypical, like, look of sci-fi and everything, and that's what turns me off from it. Which is not a very fair thing. It's like, I have that with sci-fi, and I also have the same thing with, like, superhero stuff, where there are things from that genre that I really, really enjoy watching, or, well, not really playing. I don't think there's any superhero-based game that I enjoy playing that I can think of. But, like, maybe Infamous if I ever actually tried that, because they have, like, superhero power stuff in that one, right? But I don't really like the genre itself, but there's some things in it that, like, I've seen that I do enjoy. Like, what? 2 of my favorite movies from, like, more of the, like, superhero genre-ish stuff is V for Vendetta and The Dark Knight. I also like the X-Men series. I really like that one as well. More recently, I think the most recent one that I saw was Black Panther. Like, not Wakanda Forever, like the new one that came out, but like just Black Panther itself. I literally put that on, like, on the back burner for years, and then I finally saw it and I was like, you know what? I actually like this one. I liked it more than I thought I would, because I've seen one Marvel movie before. I saw what was it? Winter Soldier was the first Marvel movie that I saw. I saw it with friends in theaters, and, like, it was a decent theater movie. It was. There was nothing wrong with it. It was good. I enjoyed it. But yeah, no, I like Black Panther a little more. It's weird. Yeah, V for Vendetta being superhero movies an unexpected take. I mean, like, I mean more so of the genre, because it's definitely, like, from the kind of, like, comic book genre, and it tends to be, like, from that particular genre, I tend to not watch stuff like that. Like, so I wasn't, honestly, I wasn't sure how to describe it, but, like, I know it's basically in the same sort of vein, right? It's probably hot take, me being like, V for Vendetta is a superhero movie. You know, this, but hey, you know, like, he's, V is technically, like, an anti-hero that is superpowered. He was a created mutant. You can't deny that. Because that's just the truth, right? I believe games are different because you are very involved in it, unlike other media where you're fed a scripted action. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably also why, like, I'll like, I probably like some sci-fi games more than I do movies. The thing is, in terms of, like, sci-fi movies and stuff, I like things that are usually, like, mixed with horror. So if it's sci-fi and horror, it's almost a guaranteed bet that I'm going to love it, because I love horror so much, and there's been some really good sci-fi, like, horrors that you just can't deny that, you know what, these are good. These are, like, A-tier quality and need to be, like, treasured. Like the Alien franchise. Favorite sci-fi horror franchise. For sure, hands down. I love that stuff, right? The best superhero shows are the animated DC cartoons. You know what? Yes. I remember liking Batman, like the cartoon, for sure. Even a bit of Batman Beyond. Though I didn't see that one as much. But yeah, no, I definitely like those. I had a friend of mine that was really big into Batman. Like, he loved Batman so much. Oh, does Blade, like, you know, the day-walking vampire, kind of fall into the category of superhero, like, movies? Because again, it's not like, you know, Superman, but it's still in that whole, like, comic book genre. Maybe I should just say comic book genre. And so I think that's closer to what I mean. Though, like, I really wouldn't be interested in Superman, like, honestly, like the Superman movies. Batman's probably the closest that I'll go. Yeah, Blade slaps. I love Blade. Blade is so awesome. Like, I swear, my 3 favorite, like, characters, not now, I have more now, but, like, when I was younger, was, like, Sarah Connor from Terminator, and particularly, like, when you got into Terminator 2. So, Sarah Connor, Blade, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And that was just because, like, I really respected that Buffy was still very much a girly girl, while also just kicking ass, but not being cringe about it. Because sometimes when they would try, like, making female characters that are supposed to be, like, you know, really girly, and they try to make her kick ass, it's still, like, I don't know, they made the girly too girly, like, where it was just, like, it was very, very fake, but, like, I don't know, Buffy felt a bit more believable as a girly character, which was something that I appreciate, because I usually didn't like her type of character, but I liked her. The actress that played her is very good. I liked Buffy a lot. But yeah, like, those were my three favorites when I was younger. When I was a wee little Basti-doo. What the fuck? YouTube just asked me if I liked your video. Man, remember when there used to actually be like a star rating system for YouTube? That used to be a thing. And I remember that people like hated the system that we have now where it was like likes and dislikes, right? You know, before they were like, you know what, we're not going to visibly show dislikes anymore unless you had like some sort of add-on to allow that to happen. But like people did not like the change. And I understand because it was like the star rating was like at least a bit more accurate, right? Because it's like, you know, you could tell if something is mid-tier because it's like, oh, it only has like 3 or 2 stars to it, so obviously it's like kind of a meh video, but like when they switched it, it was like, oh, well, now you only have like your, like, do you like it or do you not? Right? And it's harder to kind of gauge how good a video is based on likes alone. I guess in comparison to how much it was viewed. Right? Clickbait has gotten more rampant with dislike gone. It's weird because I feel like I didn't feel much of a difference in terms of that. Because, like, clickbait was already obnoxious. But you know what I didn't notice? Being, different and obnoxious as fuck? Bots. Like, everybody can agree on that. The botting problem on YouTube has gotten so bad. They're everywhere. Like, even on this channel, it happens where, like, every once in a blue moon, if I get a comment, it will be from, like, a bot. And the bots have gotten so much worse where they're like, I'm gonna have to go and switch you. I knew it was a little risky to keep him in there. Well, her in there, but I did it. Right? But, yeah, like, they've gotten to a point now where the bots will have full-on conversations with themselves. Like, they'll start a whole dialogue tree. It's that level of bad. Like, I have to stop my fun to ban bots every time. Yeah, exactly. Like, they get into your chat, they get into your comment section, like, luckily, because I am a small channel, like, that's probably the only reason why I, like, or, like, small channels in general, are the only ones that may, like, get rid of, like, the bot comments, because on bigger channels, it's such a rampant problem, and there's so many comments that are just full with them, that, like, people that moderate their own channel, they're not going to be able to get rid of them all. They can't. They're, like, it's impossible. Like, I really wonder what YouTube could do to fix that problem. Because the fact that they took off dislikes to even comments did not help matters. Because, you know what, at least when those bot comments got a bunch of dislikes, people would be able to tell a little better that, okay, this is definitely, like, a bot message. I mean, most people tend to, like, know a scam when they see it. But, like, what bots or what scammers usually do is that they're not hoping to get the vast majority. They just need to put themselves out, like, so much so that they can get the 1 or 2, like, gullible people that don't know any better. Like, you know, because they're either young or, like, naive, or frankly, some people are just less intelligent. I'm sorry. That be how it be sometimes, right? Like, they're trying to get those kinds of people. They're trying to lure those kinds of people in. So if you put your if you put your scam message out to like 100,000 channels, right? You may be able to lure in 1,000 people with that. It's a small number in comparison to how far you had to go in order to get that, but you still get a lot of money, right? I know people who clicked the bot links, they said they were curious. Yeah. Yeah. And it sucks for, I would say, particularly children. Because, like, kids don't know any better. You didn't know any better as a kid. When I was a kid, I fell for the most obvious scam on Neopets. Where, like, what happened was somebody, like, I managed to adopt a Sea Bunny on Neopets, which is like a very like limited edition kind of pet that you can only I think get every Easter or something. I found it in the pound, and it's very hard to go and get like the rare the rare Neopets that sometimes people like throw into the pound. I was lucky enough to go and get one of those. For the first time, I was super happy about that. Then suddenly I got a message from whoever that was, who put it in there in the first place. Of course, you're poisoned. And they were like, hey, I accidentally put my Sea Bunny in there. Can I have it back, please? I know, like the only way that you're going to be able to do it is if, I log into your account and, like, you know, we trade or something, and I'll give you a paintbrush in return. And I felt bad for them, but at the same time it was also like, ooh, paintbrush, because, you know, paintbrushes were pretty rare to get in that game. So I was like, okay, sure. Like, not only am I helping out somebody, I'm also getting something out of it. And like an idiot, I gave them my password. And they took my whole account. And like, cause I was a kid, I literally made a new account just to cry to that person and just like, please, I beg you, just give me back my account. Like, I wasn't even like, you know, cussing them out or anything. I was just like, please, I've worked so hard for all the like stuff that I have and everything. They still cleaned me dry of everything I had, but I managed to guilt trip them so much that they actually gave me my account back. But that's what happens when you're a kid. You're stupid, you don't know any better, so if somebody's offering you free shit, or like, you know, gives you some sort of like, you know, a sad like plea or something, you're more likely to fall for it, right? It was sad, man. It's like, I think about it now, and like, I kind of like, obviously I'm like, lol, man, I was so dumb back then, but like, I'm also like, wow, that person was a dick. Like, honestly, they were such a dick to have done that to another person in general. And even to a kid, like, you know what? Like, maybe I'd feel a little less like, wow, fuck you, scammer dude, if they had not taken everything that I had, which wasn't even much in, like, Neopet standards. It really was not a lot that they even fucking took. Like, what did they get? Like, 20k Neo points? And a bunch of giant omelet slices. Wow. Yeah, you really cleaned house with that one, you did. You bet you felt really good about your loot there. But they didn't care. Scammers don't care. But yeah, no, a lot of like innocent kids would fall for that stuff. Elderly people are also very susceptible to scams as well. I mean, there's a whole like YouTube community built on like around scam baiters that like they made their sole goal in life to like call scam centers and mess with those people, because they literally will steal like old people's life savings, like everything that they've like earned and stuff. And a lot of those people, like, you know, have issues. They're people that have like mental disorders or mental illnesses, or like, you know, they are sick, or just like very confused because they're elderly and they don't understand technology and stuff like that. And it's not even like the elderly people, they get young people as well. Like everybody can fall for that stuff, right? But it's just really sad to see that kind of thing happen to people. So like there's a whole community that is built around that, right? Oh yeah, that's true. Pandora does lurk around here a lot, which is very useful because she helps me like she helps me moderate chat when needs be. And I try to do the same for her too, right? Because I do usually try to work and stuff when I can, when I'm not streaming. So like I will try to do work on the side, and I'll watch a Pandora stream. I'll have it in the background on my like one monitor and watch, so then I can try to help moderate too. But she's honestly so good at like moderating stuff. Like she gets to moderate like stuff that happens before I even get the chance to touch it when I see it happen, right? So yeah, like Pandora lurks on my streams, I lurk on her streams. It's a mutual like lurking situation, right? But yeah, like I would argue for you, Pandora, you are a little better at being able to multitask on editing than I am trying to like edit and moderate your chat at the same time. So like I get overwhelmed easily. That's just my level of ADHD, honestly, because that's the problem. That's why I'm like the way I am, because like my ADHD, like my level of it is bad enough where I just like I have to mute her most of the time, which sucks because I also want to like listen to what's going on so I can be in part of like the jokes and stuff. But like sometimes it's too much, so then I just settle on being able to watch stream, and I'm just like staring at chat being like, I hope nobody's being sussy-wussy in this chat room, because I'm gonna be on that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass, you weirdos. Like that's me. That's me while I'm also trying to edit things. Right? She's good at being able to multitask in that way, but like she also struggles with it too. Which is why both of us are like we're not we say like you're not obligated to have to moderate my chat if you can't or don't want to. But like we still do it for each other anyways, because you know that's just what the best friend ADHD gang does, right? We look out for each other, right? I slack on my moderation duties. Solo modding is hard for me. Yeah, no, it's understandable. It can be hard sometimes because like the problem obviously when you're a streamer is that you have your attention divided in so many ways. Like I definitely struggle. I feel like I'm starting to get better at this than I was before. But like I struggled more with being able to pay attention to chat while also playing the game and talk at the same time, right? But like I've been getting better at being able to interact with you guys in chat while I'm also having a conversation. Sometimes I do still struggle, like if I'm on like some sort of like weird just like tangent, I like like my focus just zeroes in on what I'm saying, and I can't pay attention to anything else that I'm doing. So that's unfortunate, but that happens. Yeah, I needed to do what I did. It's fine. But like, yeah, it gets hard because if, say, I'm doing something like very focus intensive where I can't exactly like pause in the middle of it, it means that I am struggling to keep attention to chat, which means sometimes I don't get to moderate things right away when it becomes an issue, which sucks. Well, I think I can stay in for this. Maybe. This may still be a problem, we'll see. Right? Romans can tell you left your post. Yeah, not even as a streamer, just a mod / reviewer. A viewer. It happens. Okay, Rock doesn't actually do much. Okay. Snowball, I think you've had enough. I think you've had enough. Oh shit, can I not stop him? Oh no. Okay. Oh, that was close. I need to antidote him so bad. Because we're not gonna make it to actually effectively heal him. Okay. Okay. It looks like we're almost... Yeah, we're probably almost really close to Celadon City. So I think we can make it there. And that's probably where I'll end it for now. But notice I've been running around here, completely ignoring that zone where there is grass. There's a Pokemon we can get there. I'm looking for a very specific Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we're gonna see if we can get it. Hopefully we will be able to get it. But I'm gonna have to make some preparations first. So first things first, I need Cut, which Doherty has. If I'm remembering correctly, Doherty has Cut. Here, you go in here for now. This is what we're gonna do. YouTube needs to get some auto moderation system, but they don't care about live streaming improvement on their platform. Honestly, to some degree, they might, because with the things that were happening on Twitch, just like drama after drama and stuff like that, and like YouTube has been trying to improve their system to make it more streamer friendly so that they can compete with Twitch, right? So they are implementing things for sure. I'm not so sure about like them moderating bots is the problem, because they haven't been doing a good job on that, and I don't know if they're actually going to be proactively like doing something important, like that they'll actually do things. Oh wait, no, I need more Great Balls. I'm gonna do this, right? Yeah, like I think what they need is maybe I just need to like put certain words, like definitely put certain words on the automatically filtered. Like, just in case, I obviously put certain slurs, like whatever I could think of, as like stuff to auto filter through. Yeah, we'll get 12 of these, right? Yeah, like, it does get certain things, for sure, and does a good job on those. It's just, I guess botting is a little bit more complicated, right? Because it will need to filter out certain, like, keywords. I think the problem is, like, you can't do that with everything, and make it, like, without the consequences being, like, screwing up, things for the average person to use those words, right? Like, sexy, for example, is a common word, right? That people probably, like, want to use and stuff. That people often use. And bots will use that. They'll use that when they're trying to advertise for, like, you know, more unfamily friendly content. And if they moderated that, like, if they put that into their system, then they're gonna get a lot more people that, like, you know, aren't using it maliciously. What do you mean I can't escape? I'm level 31! Why am I intimidated by Meowth? Get out of here. Yeah, but I can't read tone or intent, obviously. Just words at a face value, exactly, right? Like, it is complicated. It can be complicated, I'll give them that. There it is. This is what I want. I want this. Now, the best bet we have here. Yeah, if they do that, that will get rid of one problem. But the thing is, like I said, the botting problem has gotten, like, more complex. So one of the ones that I've started seeing crop around, I've mentioned this already, is that there is this, like, there are bots that will have a chain, like, reaction conversation with each other, right? So it'll start off by saying something like, I, like, used to, like, have a shit life or something until I got into cryptocurrency, right? And then a bot will reply to that message and be like, oh, cool, what kind of crypto did you get into? And then that the bot that started the message will start talking about, like, the cryptocurrency scam that they're trying to peddle. And then several other different bots will start, like, being like, yeah, me too, I did blah blah blah, and then I got blah blah blah, and, like, it worked out great. And it's just like, it just keeps going on like that. And it'll go on for a very long time. Like, if you watch that stuff, you'll see what I mean, where it's just like, it's just constantly just going. It's just going places. You're just like, what the actual hell is happening here? Like, what is this? But, like, it's a thing that happens. And it's like, how do you moderate that? Like, really, serious question. How do you get, an auto-generated, like, moderator to pick up what's going on there? Because the way how they go about it is, like, it is very casual conversation when they do that shit. And, like, the bots will keep going and messaging, replying to that, and they're also liking their own messages too. So then it eventually gets to, like, closer to around the top comment. Like, that's where we're at with the botting system. I don't know how YouTube can fix it. Honestly, it shouldn't have gotten there to, like, that in the first place, but, you know, like, now that it's there, now that it's starting to get at that level and getting more malicious like that, what are they gonna do? How do you fix that? Oh yeah, we caught the Growlithe now! Yay! I finally have a fire type! I want to put this on the team. I do. I might change Charge Ball here. Guys, I usually give you guys the ability to name Pokemon. So, in a minute, I'll give you guys a minute here to offer up names in the chat, and I will like try to pick the best one, or hopefully whoever comes first. It depends. Depends how much names we got. And it's okay. You don't have to give a name if you don't want to, or you can't think of anything. I got something in mind that I can do, right? We gotta send our own Terminator bot to travel back in time and shoot Skynet. That actually would be kind of perfect. I'm not gonna lie, right? Name it Tails? That's actually perfect. Yes, I like that. I think about that little twin-tailed fox that can helicopter himself around on his tails. I'll do it. Welcome to the team, Tails. I'm legit gonna put you on the team. Especially, it's gonna be really good for the next, like, gym coming up, man. Right? What would be a good bot name? Man. That would have been perfect for the conversation, but I also really like Tails, I'm not gonna lie. Tails is so good. Alright. We healed up. I did put Tails. Like, as in the S is there. Or did I not? Did I screw it up? Man, if I did. Should've named him Miles. Lol. Alright, let's go. Hi, ma'am! The department store at Celadon City has a great selection. Do you go there very often? Do you go to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. That's what you sound like, lady. Man. Maybe I should have gotten more into Sonic. Like, I only really played, like, the 1 or 2 Sega Genesis Sonic games. That was my introduction to it. And then I heard, like, as it was moving on to 3D, that the games weren't very good. So I was like, okay, fine. Well, no skin off my nose. I'll just go and play Pokemon and Zelda. So, I did not pick up on Sonic, like, at all. And then I saw what became of the Sonic fan base. And noped out even more. I'm sorry. You guys, honestly, are probably fine. But the Sonic fan base is a little weird. Like, I feel like that whole, like, if you guys probably know this, the Sonic Dreams game, that thing, kind of has that that feel for what the Sonic fan base is kind of infamous for, in terms of just like how it feels to a person. So the Sonic Dreams games represent the kind of fear that kind of came over me seeing the weird things that Sonic fans were doing. Right? Yeah, I'm not fine. A wise choice to stay away from us. I don't know, it depends. How into that Sonic Dreams game are you into? Man. See, that'd be something funny to play on stream. Just to scar people. I would definitely do that just to scar people. Like, I'm that kind of troll is what I am. But yeah, no, look guys, we did it. We made it to Celadon City. Isn't that great? It's perfect. I feel like just in time too. So we did what I thought I would do. So I'm gonna move it over to chatting now. There we go. Hi guys! We did it. We made it. We did the thing. And now we have a new potential member on the team who will be perfect for this gym. I need to see though, like, what level I need to be at minimum for this, right? But you know, there's a great side. We're the only fandom that does that many fan games and have an entire expo based on it called Sage. Yeah, like, that's true. Like, the one thing I will definitely give people credit for, right? On the Sonic fan side is like, you guys are very passionate about it. You know, kind of like how the Undertale fandom is very passionate about the game. And it's funny because, like, I like Undertale. And like, obviously when it came out, I just saw the game as, like, through someone doing a Let's Play of it. And liked it. Right? But I didn't delve into the fandom as that was springing about. And, the Undertale fandom is notoriously known for how toxic it can be. There's just some fandoms that are like that, right? You never know what you like that will end up having a really toxic fan base. It just happens to some things, and it's unfortunate because you know, Sonic, like, I'm sure you guys probably would say that Sonic is definitely, like, a good franchise overall, right? I'm assuming so. If you guys like Sonic, you have to like it for a reason. Chat broke for a second. So you guys probably think overall that the Sonic franchise is good. Which, I mean, hey, if it's good, especially now as of late, then it's something that I would be willing to get into eventually. I'm still, like, if anything, I feel like I might slowly start gravitating towards, like, playing some, like, Pokemon and Zelda games on my channel for sure. Because, like, that's stuff I grew up on, so I have a very strong, like, attachment to those series. So that's something I definitely love to share with you guys. Also, things like God of War. Like, there's some games where, like, I'm really into those franchises, but I never actually got the chance to play myself because I didn't either have, like, the system of which I needed in order to play it in the first place when it came out. So, like, I could only watch it on YouTube, which means that, like, while I know the story beats and everything of them, I will actually be able to experience them the first time, and it would be great to go and do them on stream. Like, I love the God of War series ever since it came out. Like, when I actually got to see, like, the gameplay and everything, like, it's something that I love. I like the catharsis that you, like, get from, like, all the, like, combo kills and stuff like that. Like, and I do love the story, especially with what they've been doing now that they've basically revived the franchise again. Like, I definitely want to play God of War. I also do want to play Silent Hill as well. I know, especially Silent Hill 2, and I know that there are new Silent Hill games that are coming out. I am not so hopeful on those because, unfortunately, Konami has really ran that series into the ground. And I don't know how I feel about the people that are remaking Silent Hill 2, especially because I played their other game, Layers of Fear, before, and, like, it was okay. It was a bit more like a horror walking simulator, though, is the thing. So, like, it needs to be better. I don't know. I probably need to look more into the people that were working with Konami developing the Silent Hill 2 remake to kind of judge if I have to really worry about how that's going to turn out. But who knows? Maybe the new Silent Hill games might be better. I don't know. But I do want to play some of the Silent Hill franchise, like, games eventually. So I'm trying to build up my horror tolerance, which will eventually be doing, like, on stream. I'm eventually going to, like, you know, sprinkle in a couple of horror games here and there so I can get used to that, because while I do love horror movies, and I'm not afraid of horror movies for the most part, horror games is a different beast for me because it's interactive, which means, like, unlike the disconnect that I have with horror movies where it's like, you know, I'm watching things happening to people, in horror games, the bad things are happening to me, so that actually does make it scarier for me, whereas if I'm just watching it, it's a different thing, right? So I eventually want to do that, right? Silent Hill PT was great, so I have my hopes up for a new one. Well, the thing is, the Silent Hill play teaser, the PT, was made originally by Hideo Kojima, and he was fucking well, I don't think he was let go, but he basically rage quit Konami. So the person that made that game, that like teaser at the level of like that he did, left. Much like how with the original, like, Silent Hill, after Silent Hill 3, most of the original dev team, the creators of that game, also left or was let go by Konami. And that's when, like, the game started to go downhill from there. Like, you could tell that, like, things started to, like, really shift after Silent Hill 3. Right? Hell, even in Silent Hill 3 itself, there was basically a bit of, like, you know, a war between the developers and Konami on their level of freedom to create the kind of game that they wanted, and they were trying to go in a different direction in Silent Hill 3 than what they end up making. But they were kind of shafted into doing what they did for Silent Hill 3, and it still ended up being pretty good, in my opinion, but you could tell a little bit that things were a little different, right? I just didn't like that PT inspired so many first-person walking simulator hoarders. Well, I mean, it's kind of like how, for example, Slender Man, when that used to be like a big thing that was popular, it blew Slender Man, like the Slender Man ARG stuff, blew up the internet and ended up creating, unfortunately, a lot of mediocre stuff, which ended up making it lose popularity entirely, which was sad. It was a weird time to be a Slender Man like fangirl for sure, because like I was big into ARGs. I still love ARGs, even to this day, but like when that got popular, I was like, you know what, I'm kind of happy that more people know about Slender Man, because I don't get to talk to a lot of people about a lot of the horror things that I'm into. But then, like, unfortunately, when it got popular, it got bad. It got real bad real fast, and it was sad. I mean, hopefully it will not be like Death Stranding. Yeah, I mean, I guess from my understanding, Hideo Kojima, like, his issue is kind of similar to George Lucas, where they are people that are very creative. They got really, really creative ideas and everything, but they tend to go too far. Like, they go off the walls if they don't have someone kind of helping to rein them in. And with Hideo Kojima, now that he is basically flying solo, he has his own, like, developing, like, developer company and all that stuff, right? To do what he wants. He has no one that can really tell him, hey, maybe don't do X, Y, and Z because this is not going to be fun, or it's a little too weird, but all of these things that you've been thinking about, those are good. Keep those in. he doesn't have that anymore, which probably helped like make all the games that he has made fun. Granted, it's hard for me to judge because I have not played a single Metal Gear Solid game at all, and I know that franchise can be rather bonkers, but I just like, based on some of the things that I've heard about with like what happened with him with Konami, what people that are fans of his franchises, like his Metal Gear like Solid franchise say, and then the result that ended up being Death Stranded. Like Death Stranded, it's kind of funny how polarizing that thing is, because there are people that love it because they love the insanity that Hideo Kojima does, but like obviously there's a lot of people that like, you know, from a gameplay standpoint, this sucks because there's a bunch of like clunky shit and then it's just too weird. Like there's a lot of things that I hear that are not really good about it, which I was actually I originally was willing to buy Death Stranding because I knew that he made the Silent Hill PT, and I was like, you know, I may have lost out on being able to play a really good new Silent Hill game. Granted, it was already going to be on like the PlayStation, which I did not own at the time, so I was not going to be able to play that unless there would be a PC port sometime later after its release. But like, I still was looking forward to maybe potential that one day I could play it, which would have been cool, but like it didn't happen. But I was like, you know, hey, Death Stranding, it was still inspired by like what he was, some of the things that he was thinking about doing for the Silent Hill PT stuff. So it was like, yeah, you know what, I would be willing to go and give it a shot. And then reviews came out, it was very mixed, and then I was like, you know what, maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I'll sit on that for a while. And I haven't tried to look into it like since then, and still people feel like mixed about that. But yeah, I can confirm his games are wonky. Kojima and Sakurai of Smash Bros. Fame are two developers who get praised for simply breathing. Yeah, no, that it's just one of those ones. There's also like David Cage, though. Like, I feel like most people that are David Cage fanboys or fangirls know that David Cage games are shit, and that's what they like it for. It's one of those so bad it's good sort of things, because God, if you sit through and like not even play it, because hell, even the people that play the game aren't really playing a game. They're just simply watching a thing happen to a bunch of characters, and maybe every once in a while they get to press a button that like makes a decision, but all roads lead to the same conclusion almost. Like, so it's almost like no difference, right? But like, if you just sit there and watch a David Cage game, it's insane. The kind of stupid shit that happens, right? It's so corny, cheesy, cliche, and also sometimes really bonkers. Like, dude, I think like the one that like game that I've seen from David Cage that like still to this day I just get confused as to what the hell did I just sit down and witness, is Fahrenheit, or it's also known as Indigo Prophecy. That one, because at first it starts out as like, you know, a bit of like a whole like a murder investigation thing, and you can follow along and understand like the basics of the plot there, and then it just suddenly goes like completely bonkers. It just like, you were going straight and then suddenly you're just barrel rolling to the left, to the right, you're going up, you're going down, you don't like, and it just becomes impossible to follow and understand what the hell is going on. And it's like, it is hilarious. I gotta admit it. It was funny. I could go and sit down and watch that whole thing again. I definitely can. Like, if you want to at least watch somebody go through like that particular game that I talk about, that I would recommend on YouTube, Jesse Cox, as COX as the last name there, because I know his name sounds very kind of sus, but I love that man, and that man loves David Cage games for sure, because they're like so bad. David Cage games still have a better story than Kojima games. Damn, is Kojima that bad? Like, honestly, is he? Cause like, David Cage is David Cage. I feel like he's gotten at least a little better at making a coherent story as the years went by. For sure, because some of his latest games have a cohesive story. It's still very David Cagey, so you know. But like, I think I remember seeing Indigo Prophecy gameplay and it looked like Demented DDR. Yeah. Because it is. It is. Honestly, that is a great description of the gameplay of that. Demented DDR. All of it is cursed. 110% cursed, right? It's called Omnichrome. Personally, don't like any Kojima games. Wouldn't watch anyone play it. Yeah, no, not Kojima games. I've never seen the man play any Kojima games. I'm talking about David Cage games. If you want to like experience what the hell like a David Cage game is like, or you want to relive that kind of stuff, like that's somebody that you can watch play if you like commentary for that kind of stuff. Because, like, you know, he gets into it. The man's honestly, like, very, very funny. I do love Jesse. Like, he's not a VTuber. Most of the time, if I end up talking about some, like, YouTuber and stuff, I'm sorry, it tends to not be a VTuber, but, like, that's just how I am. Well, I like Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. Yeah, I mean, like, I like those two. I do. I think a lot of people do, right? Yeah, at least David Cage at least has the right mindset when making games. At least he's passionate about making interactive stories. It's just that his stories are bad, though admittedly funny. Exactly. That's why they're funny. That's why they're entertaining. And I feel like mostly he has a fan base because it's just like having the guy who made The Room being like, I am going to make video games now, Mark. That's him. That is the essence of David Cage. And like, I feel like, yeah, he's probably in a way in the right place in terms of like being able to put his creativity out there and do well, like succeed fairly well, in my opinion, because like, while David Cage treats gaming like we're doing this as like a storytelling like format, right? To the point where he's like, your game design is bad if a person can lose, so he makes it like almost impossible that you could literally, and I've seen someone do this where they put the controller down and just let the game play itself. And literally, if you do not do anything for any of the prompts and stuff like that, the game will legitimately play itself, because David Cage doesn't want the person who is playing the game to lose the game. So at that point, it's practically not a game. It's just a thing pretending to be a game that you're just watching, like, stuff happen. Like, that's the level to how he game designs, which isn't very entertaining from a game point standpoint, but like it's still funny. But like he would not be able to make the kind of cheesy like stuff that he does and be successful if he was trying to get it, like if he tried to do this as like, you know, a writing sort of thing or like a show or movie. No one would watch it. No one would watch it. No one would care. No one would find it even remotely funny. But because of he's chosen to do it in gaming, the way that he's done, people find it funny, and people like to see it or play it. So he actually did. In the end, he chose the right thing, right? Yeah, I mean, he's got good at making animations and stuff. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely putting a lot of his points in graphics and stuff. And because what he kind of, since he likes to focus on like acting and stuff like that more, because again, he's doing it from a storyteller's perspective, he hires like actual actors, of which they basically will emulate them like in the game and everything, with like all their facial movements and expressions and stuff. So he's gotten better on that stuff, right? Which is exactly what he wants for the kind of thing, right? That can be said for most modern games to me. They play themselves. It really depends on what type of game. So like obviously walking simulator games are going to be like that, right? But then there's plenty of I think like if the game isn't trying to do like a bit more specifically, like, oh, you get to choose and decide what is going to happen in the story, right? Where they try to do that, then it's going to feel less like a walking simulator to a degree. Because like if you think about it, if you're someone who is into stories or into like lore and all that kind of stuff, if you think about it, it's really hard to actually make a cohesive story while giving people the option to go into different branching paths, right? So that they can kind of do their own thing and then have a good ending. Because what you will have to do is that you have to think about, okay, what would I do as a player? And then base like a bunch of branching paths on what kind of routes that they'll take and come up with an ending that will fit for all of the potential things that the player can do. Which is why it ends up being such a mess, because if they try to do that honestly, like in a good way, they would have too many branching like ending stories for people to go through. So the best that they can do is that they can be like, okay, we're going to have a good end, a neutral ending, and a bad ending. And then they will pigeonhole people onto those paths, right? Because that is the best that they can do. Because you will have an easier time being able to create a decent ending of a story if you have a very limited number of paths that you can go. But there are plenty of like new games that are out there that have really good storytelling. Like really, really good. Like obviously, I'm not done seeing it yet, but I am watching my boy Jesse and his friend the completionist play God of War Ragnarok. But I like the latest God of War game that they did. I actually really enjoyed the story in that one. I feel like my favorite still in terms of storytelling for RPGs is still not StarCraft. Good job, Brain. Brain was thinking about StarCraft as one of those things for like storytelling, which is good. But like Witcher, like the Witcher series, Witcher 3 had a very good like story to me. I got really into that, right? a game with a good story and branching paths, I can think of some good ones. Yeah, there are definitely some that are good, but like the problem is, I find this is you notice this problem more so on games where their focus is kind of like, you know, the Telltale games, like the Walking Dead Telltale games. Those ones, like all the games that like came from them or try to emulate what they did, like for example Life is Strange, that whole like series of stuff, they are trying to tell a story through gameplay, but while they advertise that you can like your decisions majorly affect the story, when you actually look into it as you like finish the whole thing, it actually doesn't do that much. And that's because they had to have only, like, they had to boil down endings to, like, 2 or maybe 3 major choices that you can make. And they pigeonholed you as the player that you branch off, if you're going to do this, you're going to branch off into that, which is going to lead you to this route or the other route, depending on which one that you pick. So you get the freedom to pick that will lead you to a certain ending, but it's not as free as they said that they would. And that's why people started getting like disillusioned with those kind of games more and more, because it was kind of a lie. Which, I mean, what could they really do? Honestly, what could they do? Like, some of them were not good, but like, you know, some of them were really good. Like, yeah, like definitely like season 1 of the Walking Dead series that Telltale did was great. It was. Like, that's why they got popular. I can understand that, but yeah, when you actually look back on it, not as deep as they said that it would, not as like you are really changing the story all that much as they claim that they like you would, which is kind of disappointing, right? Season 1 was goated, Season 2 was messy, Season 3 was garbage. Yep. I don't even think I bothered to really see Season 3 all that much. I gave up halfway. Right? Most Telltale games aren't good. And then, like, yeah, as they kept trying to do things and everything, they really dropped the ball, right? It's true. They really did drop the ball. And then, obviously, other franchises that tried to go and do a similar thing to what Telltale did also showed their ass too, because it's like, that's just how it be, babe. How it be. But yeah. Anyways, I know I've rambled on for so long and everything. It is soon time to wrap things up. But yeah, I'm still not sure exactly what I'm going to do for next week for sure. Besides, I know that I'm going to probably make that whole streaming week if I can, Pokemon. But, like, as in, like, Pokemon Scarlet is what I'm going to play. If I can get my hands on an emulator in time this weekend, and I can make sure that everything works, and I can figure out how I'm going to set up doing this, because I've never used a capture card for anything before. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. If push came to shove, if I for some reason can't get it to stream, maybe I could just make a video series and do the editing and stuff for that, and upload that as something, so I at least get something out there, while I also try to still do streaming, but we'll see, right? We'll definitely see. Scarlet or more Nuzlocke. Either way, it's a win. Yeah, no, definitely, on a business standpoint, I should definitely do Scarlet. I should definitely do the new games. for sure. And I'll see, because I'm definitely going to play around with it tonight when the second that it finally is unlocked in my country where I am right now, my time zone. Definitely. Right? Because I was not lucky enough to be on a different time zone where I could get it sooner. But yeah, I'll see how it goes, and that might actually help me plan what I'm going to actually do for my streams and stuff if I get to play a little bit of it on the weekend. But yeah, if I end up having to do a stream on maybe like Monday or something for that, I'll let you guys know, definitely like on Sunday at the very least. But yeah, I for now we'll see. I'll decide, especially once I actually get my hands on the damn capture card to do anything, because there's kind of no point of making plans right now when I don't know if I'm gonna get the capture card or if everything's gonna work properly and whatnot. We'll see. We see. So yeah, if you liked the video, you like this content and you want to see more of it, please do like, comment, and subscribe. As for the comment that you guys can leave here, you know what? If you guys are gonna play the new game, the new Pokemon game, tell me who you're going to pick as your starter Pokemon in the comments. If you are not playing the game, tell me, like, which of like all the previous generation starters, which ones did you pick, or which ones were your favorite for that gen? Like, for all of them, for all the gens, all the ones that you played, tell me who is your starter, because honestly, I'm curious to know. Because like, when I would pick my starters and everything, I usually based it off of looks, and funnily enough, as much as I'm a fire type like lover, a lot of the times I, weirdly enough, picked, I think grass might have actually been the one that I picked the most. Oddly, because there was just a lot of grass starters that I liked better than the fire types. Most of the time, the fire types ended up looking pretty ugly to me, so I just didn't pick them as much as I love fire types. There, now you know. I'm a dirty little grass type person, right? It was fun. You've gained a new convert. Aww, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And hopefully I'll be able to see you guys tomorrow to go and be Yakuza. Let's all be Yakuzas together, because that game is fun. That game is definitely fun. I love it. We're going to get a whole bunch of homeless people real drunk. Yes, we are. And hopefully we're also going to go and beat the shit out of this high school girl that's forcing other girls to go and do unspeakable things for money. I'm going to love kicking her ass. I am not afraid to go and bitch slap a high school girl that doesn't know her place, right? Night, guys. See you tomorrow.